All right, everyone. How's it going? Little fun here to begin the stream. Little Luigi's Mansion goodness going on there. Little Mr. Monkey popping in, wanted to go a little wild. Woo! How you guys doing today? This is our first live stream of 2021. Believe it or not, I have not streamed at all this year. I had a bunch of, streams leading up to the end of 2020. This is the first one of 2021. It has been a very busy start to the new year for me. But here we are with our first live stream. And it comes the night before we are about to get a new trailer for Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, dropping tomorrow morning. I am not going to be live stream reacting to the video, because it's not really like a live video. They're just, hey, we're releasing a trailer at this time. But I will be making a video reacting to that trailer, going up hopefully within a reasonable, 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long it kind of takes to render, upload, all that stuff, edit it, as, that video comes out, because I'm going to want to create a discussion around it. I'm going to react to the trailer, depending on how long it is. And then I'm going to discuss my thoughts on it, what I'm excited for, what I'm not excited for. Am I going to be picking up a game? Because I'm still not determined if I'm going to, because I beat Super Mario 3D World. I beat it back on the Wii U. That's right. I was one of the Wii U owners out there. So it is what it is. We have our first little super chat of the day. So we have our first little cap shot of the day. Thank you so much, Corey Bohm. Moving on. That's right. We do some cap shots. You see the stream madness up in the top right corner. All right. Let's go. So people are probably wondering, how do the giveaways work? So, throughout the stream, I will be dropping eShop gift codes into the live chat. All right. These are North American US codes. So you want to make sure you're logged in on the correct account, because the Switch is region free. So it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in, make a US account and you'll be able to claim the code and buy games off the US eShop, and they'll be usable on your account in whatever country you are in. So these codes, I'm not going to tell you the value of the codes before they go up. Just first come, first serve, and hopefully whoever gets them are nice and note in the chat when they got them so they could tell people how much it was worth. I don't know how much they're worth, but we've done it various different ways to do code giveaways, and I find just dropping them in the chat to be the most fun and easiest for me. But again, just because they're U.S. codes doesn't mean you can't use them. Like I see someone, I'm from the U.K. You can make a U.S. account. Switch is region free. So, that being said, we're going to drop our first code right now. It's going out there right now. First code drop right now. Good luck. Whoever gets it, gets it. There's our first code drop right. I forgot the word now. Whatever. Code drops out there. Code drops out there. Congrats to whoever gets it. Be cool again if someone said it in the chat who got it. But hey, it is what it is. Let's go. So this is a Nintendo Prime Live. For those who've never seen my live streams, they're basically, when I do an MP Live, it's mostly a Q&A live stream. There is a couple topics I usually throw out there as discussion starters or things that I'm going to give my initial opinions on. Bowser's Fury, as an example, I briefly talked about what my plans for it, what I'm going to do with it tomorrow. I'm going to make a discussion video around it once the trailer drops. All that jazz. Going to be fun. I can't wait to talk about it because, again, I am a big Mario fan, and I beat Super Mario 3D World 100%ed. It's one of the few Mario games I actually 100%ed. Robert C. got the code. Congratulations, man. $5 code. You're welcome, man. Congrats. There'll be more codes dropped. Not going to tell you guys how many because I haven't even decided how many. I have a certain amount I have pre-bought, but I can obviously buy more as the stream goes. We'll see how it is. All right. So the other story we obviously have in the title, anyways, in the thumbnail is GameXplain. I personally haven't said that much about GameXplain. Most of my videos have been summarizing and or putting out there all the information that's available out there. I personally haven't really said a whole lot in those videos about my stance on all of this. The GameXplain situation, for those who don't know, go watch my videos. I don't... In a nutshell, the person who founded GameXplain, did not treat the core members of the GameXplain team very well over the years. From low pay to them having to literally beg to get their paychecks. Things like when they felt like they were making reasonable requests, he kind of laughed at them. Like a reasonable request such as, let's have a set day we all get paid on. And he laughed at it. Things like wanting travel expenses covered when he wants you to go to E3 or PAX East or West. And him basically saying, hey, you're a contract employee, and it doesn't say in your contract I pay for travel expenses, so I'm not going to pay it, which is legally right, but morally, it's required to do the job. So, he also did not buy pretty much anyone equipment. I think he bought Ash or Derek, one of the two. He bought them a microphone, but he didn't buy the cables, he didn't buy the stands, he didn't buy the mixers, all that other stuff they needed, capture equipment, consoles, games, all that was bought by them, which is fine because, you know, as Derek put it, he got to write it off as a business expense. But still, it's, you know, interesting that they wouldn't provide that. There's a whole bunch of more than that. The low wages is obviously the really big kicker. He used and abused other temporary employees. He let people on like they were going to be hired that weren't hired. He massively underpaid them. He used and abused them. He took credit for another person's editing work. Now, these are all accusations. Of course, these are all things that Derek, Ash, Steve, Brandon, and John have all put out there publicly now about the situation. So you have these 5 people making a bunch of accusations against GameXplain, and these people go from basically people that were at the top to people that were kind of temporary part-time people like Brandon, a video editor. So it's all over the place where the accusations are coming from. GameXplain has yet to respond officially as a company, let alone Andre himself, who all these accusations are being made against. They have since the accusations have come out, basically put out one video, and that's talking about, hey, Bowser's Fury tomorrow. They're kind of acting as if nothing's happening. So we'll see how that strategy works for them, if that's what they continue with going forward, where they pretend the controversy doesn't exist and they hope people just forget about it. I guess that's the direction GameXplain's trying to go in. I don't agree with that. I think they should address it. I think there are ways that Andre himself could address the situation and come out of this still doing okay. I think people on the whole, as much as we're looking for people to hate, we're also looking to find reason to forgive. And I feel like there are ways that Andre could explain this situation that would at least lead me to be more understanding and more considerate of his situation and enable me to give him the benefit of the doubt moving forward, that he learned from all of these mistakes and will do better moving forward. Because I don't know him personally, so I can't possibly have a personal vendetta against a guy I don't know. So I'm willing to give him, you know, more chances. But I don't know, I don't know what he's going to do. I think there's ways that, as an example, I used to be editor-in-chief of a rather big website, and I made mistakes when I was at the top. Granted, I always put in 10,000 times more work than everybody else, but that's because I was also the top-paid person, and I felt like it was my responsibility as the top-paid person to lead by example and just do a crap load of work every day. I literally was doing like 14-hour days by choice because I wanted other staff members to see that I am earning my keep. I am not just there to collect a paycheck. But that was me. I think in Andre's case, the best thing for him to do, assuming that all of these stories, people are saying the stories, not accusations, stories, are true, is for him to come out and first off admit he's made mistakes. Say, I made mistakes, and I didn't realize the gravity of the mistakes I made until all the team members left. I didn't understand what I was doing at the time. I let all the staff members set their own pricing, and that was my mistake. I should have mentioned that their work is more valuable than what they initially asked for. I should not have told Derek that just because for a brief time his content was not making enough money to justify the current salary he was at doesn't mean that I personally valued him at less than that salary. I should have made it more clear to him that I valued him above what he was being paid, and would continue to do the pay raises as I had set a standard for over the years, so long as the channel was successful. And in hindsight, maybe I should have given more control of the channel over to people like Derek and John, so we could be more of a partnership than me being the person at the top. And it's a mistake I made that I can't fix now. I can't go back on now. I wish I could do things differently, but I can't. So I think it's best I move forward and learn from these mistakes and, do right by the new staff. The problem is that I don't know that Andre is going to do that. Everything I have been told behind the scenes about him from people who have worked with him, people who have direct knowledge of how he treats other people, is that he doesn't like to comp to his own errors, that he's a little bit arrogant. Now, these are just things I've heard. I don't know from personal experience. And if he is extremely arrogant, then there's no way in hell he's going to make an apology like that, where he admits that he made mistakes, that he did wrong, that there's things he could have did different and wish he did better, but he learned from all of it, and he's doing right by the new staff, which is like Triss, Chris, Joey, and I think Tom is one of the carryovers from the old staff. So I think that's the current staff right now. I think it's Tom, Chris, Triss, Joey, and then obviously Andre. I think it's a 5-person team at GameXplain at the moment. I could be wrong on that. I don't know all the particulars. Maybe they have some, a special person who only makes the thumbnails. Maybe they have someone who's just a video editor that does it part-time like Brandon was. I don't know, but those are the kind of the people floated out there as the current staff of GameXplain. So maybe he's learned. Maybe he's doing better. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's just as arrogant as he's always been, and he just hoped this would never come out. It's notable that not everyone, but I would say Ash, Derek, John, and Steve, that these people have put out there that they don't want people attacking Andre, personally attacking him. I know it can be hard to hold back, and I do think it's okay for us to ask him publicly for answers on what I think even before this stuff came out, we should have been maybe pressuring him for answers on why the GameXplain team all left around the same time. Because they basically, 3 huge members quit at the same time. John too, he went off to Nintendo Life, John did, but the point is all the main crew behind GameXplain just left at the same time. Clearly something happened, and I think we should have been, as fans, asking Andre more and more and more, hey, why did GameXplain just literally flip a coin and lose everybody? What did you do? What happened? Why are they all leaving at once? It was already a pretty big red flag against Andre that they all just left at once. Because people don't just do that when they're happy. And they talked about how they were happy at GameXplain and how they feel like if things were ran differently, there was a way they could have all stayed together and they could have made GameXplain bigger than it ever was. 2 million, 3 million, 4 million subs, maybe the dream of everyone being in a studio and living in the same area together, and all this crazy stuff could have happened. But that's not the way it went because Andre wouldn't let it go that way. He undervalued and underappreciated the very team that was making GameXplain what it was. That's my understanding in all of this is, regardless of what you think, it does feel like Andre undervalued and misunderstood the value of his team. Because remember, Ash and others started coming on at GameXplain around 300,000 subs, and Andre was slowly pulling himself away from being the public face of GameXplain at the time. So these are the very people that made GameXplain as popular as it is. And now they're off doing their own thing. Go ahead and go follow Good Vibes Games, right? Good Vibes Gaming or whatever it is. And obviously the Nintendo Life YouTube channel. I'll always vouch for the Nintendo Life YouTube channel because my boy Xeon, he used to work with me, man. I used to work with him. He's a great dude. Lived in the same state. We went to E3 together. Awesome. He used to work under me when I was editor-in-chief. So good dude, man. I really like that guy. Xeon, girl of the 21st century. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go. Anyways, how you guys doing? Switch Stop and Nintendo Life are the best Nintendo channels out there. I mean, I was hoping you'd say Nintendo, but no, I hear you. I like Nintendo Life's YouTube channel a lot. Switch Stop, I watched some of his stuff. He's been stopping my videos lately. I covered when I think he had his channel hacked and taken away for a bit, and I covered him, and that's kind of when I got introduced to Switch Stop. He seems like a good dude. He really loves Super Mario 3D World, so he's got to be the most hyped for that trailer tomorrow. So he's gonna be all over that coverage. If he's not talking about Super Mario 3D World, then what's he doing? Like that's like the number one thing he's interested in is that dang game. So anyways, if you guys have questions for me, at me in the chat. The chat is moving too fast. So normally during the streams, I try to shout out everybody in the chat. It's impossible at 200 plus people and all the people going on in the chat for me to do that. So if you have a question, just at me in the chat. I will try to get to it. If you want your question answered right away, that's what the super chats and the donation links will do. They pop your questions up right away. I'll also end up doing a little cap shot for you. If we somehow get crazy and get a liquid death going, I have no idea. We got Cow J hit us with the $2 super chat. Says, can you cut down on the clickbaity thumbnails? Care to elaborate? I wish you didn't pay for that because it feels like you're paying me to get your question out there, but then you really like my content. That's why you're giving me a couple bucks. So I guess Kyle J, I'll look for your name in the chat. You care to expound on what you mean by that? Because I don't feel like my thumbnails are that clickbaity. So I guess I need more information on what you mean by that. I appreciate your opinion, but your channel's the best at Nintendo. Thanks, Shay Cormac. I don't think I'm the best at anything, by the way, guys. I am just who I am. My name's Nate. I run a channel called Nintendo Prime. I have 3 children. I have a fiance who's out having some fun right now. I go to college full time. I have a full time job. And I sit here and I love Nintendo. Grew up a Nintendo fan. Also, I'm a multi-console gamer. You see my Series Xbox back there and the other Xbox One Xbox. I'm trying to get a PlayStation 5 still. I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X or Switch this month. So, I love everything. I PC game. But Nintendo has always been my home for gaming. And it probably always will be my home so long as Nintendo's making consoles. So let's get to some of the questions in the chat. I didn't see... Oh, there's Cow J. Cow J, fine. He said, they all seem to act like there's a ton of proof when there really is just minor rumors. Okay. So I'm going to open up my channel quick. Just to kind of glance at the thumbnails to see what you're saying. So on the point of the Nintendo Direct run, I could see putting the soon in there might make people think the Nintendo Direct is happening right away or happening soon. I can understand why you might feel like that's a little clickbaity. I've made so many of these Nintendo Direct rumor thumbnails. It gets really hard to make one Nintendo Direct rumor thumbnail stand out from another when you've been covering Nintendo Direct rumors for 3+ years. So I don't know what to say about it other than I'm just trying to find a new way to make people want to check out another Nintendo Direct rumor. And this isn't really a rumor in that case. It was a website update, but it's kind of, I don't know. That one. I guess I could take a fall there for that because I didn't know what else to do. I really struggle to make these Nintendo Direct potential coming soon, might happen, rumor kind of things interesting in the thumbnails. It's difficult when you do so many of them. Outside of that, the new Mario Party on the Nintendo Switch, I don't feel bad about that one. They're hiring for a new Mario Party game. Factually, ND Cube is hiring for a new Mario Party game. That's the fact. It's not a lie. It might be a collection pack or whatever. You can argue putting the Mario Party 11 box art in there is clickbaity, but that's clearly not official box art. That's clearly fan art. Sure, I guess you could say it's a little baity, but it's not. I don't say what kind of game it is. I have no idea. We just know they're hiring for one. So take that for what it is. I don't really feel bad about that one. Otherwise, the other GameXplain ones, I mean, I don't really think those are that clickbaity. I think the GameXplain videos lately are just, they are what they are. GameXplain might be getting exposed. The situation sounds worse than we thought it was. I go back to some of my, it's happening, Switch Pro. That in that case, the reason I said it's happening is because these leaks actually come from Nintendo's firmware. So, like, it's no longer a rumor in that case. That is a real factual thing that exists in the Switch firmware now. So we can't call that particular news, anything other than being real. But I feel like I do a pretty good. Like, I asked if the PlayStation 5 is a flop in Japan because its sales numbers are below PlayStation 4. I don't really know. I feel like my thumbnails strike a good balance. Maybe that's just me, though. We had a $9 super chat come in. It says PlayStation 5 Fund. So, Brian C., the PlayStation 5 Fund is the donations in the description, right? 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 You guys know that, I mean, not it's not a super chat, don't you, Brian? Speaking of not a super chat, thank you, Brian, for inspiring me. Here's another giveaway eShop code. Enjoy. First come, first serve. All right. Let's see here. I don't need this one playing anymore. I had my stream up on my screen twice. God, it's really strange to have. I got so many tabs open right now. I don't even know what's happening. All right. Well, thank you so much, Brian, for that $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. I better get your cap shot in for that, right? You're gonna hold it against me, Brian, if I don't. What I find weird is, like, it says, like on my back, here's your super chat revenue, but for some reason it says my super chat revenue is only like $3. I don't understand YouTube sometimes. I'm going to refresh my back end because I think it froze. All right. Anyways, that was a lot of time spent on a single question, but it was a super chatted question, and obviously we're going to give some priority to super chatted questions. All right, let's get into some other stuff here. Minecraft Snyder says, do you think Mario Galaxy 3 will happen this year? No. Do I think Super Mario Odyssey 2 happens this year or something of that nature? Possibly. After all, they did not make DLC for a game that clearly should have had DLC. They could have sold DLC for $40. But my guess is they had so many ideas for new content with Cappy and all this stuff that they said, we're just going to make a Super Mario Odyssey 2. So I think that has a high chance of happening this year. Thank you so much for that question on Galaxy 3. I'll be so upset if you skip that shot. I know, Brian. I know. I don't know why your super chat's just not appearing. It's weird. All right. Let's see here. It's the same code. That is not the same code. There is no way that that's the same code. There is no way it's the same code. I'm literally in a different email. I mean, I'll throw out the code again. I'm literally in a different email. It can't be the same code. Although I can't scroll up now to check, so I just put another code out. Let's see if that works. I'll see if that code works. It happens sometimes. Maybe my copy-paste didn't work right. I have no idea, but that code for sure is one from a different email, so different code now. Well, there you go. Whoever gets it, gets it. It happens, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I sometimes have issues like that come up because my copy-paste for some reason glitched out. I do the best I can. Let's see here. Thanks for letting me know about that, though, Seahawks. I appreciate it. And everyone else who said it as well. The A Kid says, can you review Mad Rat Dead? It's an underrated game, and I want more spotlight on it. I've never heard of it. Probably won't review it. I don't do a lot of game reviews on my channel. I'm not going to say I don't do any. I do impression videos. More so, I don't like the pressure of a review setting, but I do like giving impressions. Every now and then I will do an actual review. But most of the time I do impressions. And will I do impressions of it? I have no idea, but I mentioned it on a live stream, so there's some more attention. Let's see here. Zeus Woos wants to know chances on Twilight Princess showing up on Switch. Chances on Twilight Princess showing up on Switch. I say it's pretty good to happen this year. I think there's going to be a Zelda collection this year for the 35th anniversary. It's going to have the Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, and probably Ocarina of Time HD, or Ocarina, however you prefer to say it. Although I'd prefer it to be Skyward Sword HD. I don't really want them to do the Mario 64 HD treatment to Ocarina of Time, but that's probably what they're going to do because they know that that game's name alone will sell that collection. So I think it's a pretty good chance, like a greater than 50% chance we're going to get that game. Awoke Alwa says, what's your favorite game? Well, all the regulars will know it, but for all the new people, it is Breath of the freaking Wild. If you can't tell by the Link statue here, I got a bunch of Zelda stuff, which are mostly off camera. Yeah, it's on a whole nother, it's on like this shelf right here now. Like all my Zelda stuff's on this top shelf. Yeah, like I'm a big Zelda guy, so not a surprise there. Let's see here. Just checking out the chat. Remember to @ me in the chat, guys, if you want me to answer the question. The chat's moving too quick for me to even get to all the ats. If you want your question answered for sure, that's what super chats and the donation link are for. Also, all donation links and stuff, I do like little cap shots of this UV cherry. If I get the Liquid Death, it's tequila. Liquid Death does me in every time, so I don't expect that to happen. Anyways, let's see here. Can you Discord me the code? No. All the codes will be going live in the chat today. I'm not Discord messaging anyone the code. If you could come up with a concept for the next 3D Mario, what would it be? And I would make Super Mario Odyssey Galaxy. Odyssey's moveset with Galaxy's all. Oh, man. That's a really nice concept. I like that concept, Jamanda Pop. I really, really like that concept. So you take Odyssey, mix it with Odyssey. So Cappy's abilities, but in the Odyssey world. Man, that'd be crazy. You know how crazy the physics would be in that game? Some of the insane Cappy cap throws you could do in that insanely physics. Oh, man. You know what? I can't even come up with a better idea than that. I'll take that. I want that idea. Can I take that as my own? That's a really good idea. Brandon Scott says, do you think Metroid Prime Trilogy will be on Switch this year? I want to say yes. There's been so many rumors and reports that the Metroid Prime Trilogy already it's done. It's just Nintendo's waiting to drop it for a better time when they can actually talk about Metroid Prime 4. So if they're ready to drop a trailer for Metroid Prime 4 this year, then I think we'll get it. Because of the 35th anniversary of Metroid being this year, I'm going to say there's again, a greater than 50, let's go like 70% chance that we're going to get the trilogy this year, just because they need to do something for the 35th anniversary of Metroid. I really hope they don't let it go by without doing anything. And what would make sense is bringing that trilogy back before Metroid Prime 4 comes out. Let's see here. Super Mario Odyssey. God, I should just say that. I'm sure that's what I said. Whatever. You know what I meant. A new Splatoon this year. I don't think we're getting a new Splatoon this year, but who knows? We only have 2 of them, so I can't really say there's a pattern. Like, oh, did we just get 1 per generation like Smash? We don't know. We've only had 2, and the first one came out on a failed system, so I don't really know. Let's see here. Zusu says, I feel like you're the person to ask. I'm planning on budgeting a Zelda film for the summer. I have my own image and take on it planned. Is there anything you'd like to see from it? This kind of depends. Like, what are you planning to do with it? I really hope you're not planning to record the film to release it on the internet. It's going to get shut down by Nintendo. Nintendo's already shut down so many Zelda fan films. The biggest one was probably that Hero of Time one. The only way you're really going to get away with it is if you make like a parody. Like Legend of Neil. Legend of Neil was a parody. That's why Nintendo couldn't touch it. So if you're making I would suggest you make it a parody if you're going to make it as something you want to release on the internet. If you try to make it more as like a serious Zelda film, you're going to get shut down. So I would say don't waste your money or your time on it unless it's just for a personal project or you're making a parody. So as for ideas, I'm not going to give you any ideas because I think it's a waste of your time if you're trying to put it out on the internet. Which, if you're just if you're just making it just to have for yourself, that's fine. But I've seen so many of those get shut down by Nintendo. It's just not, to me, it's not worth it unless you're going the Legend of Neil route. What would you think if Nintendo remade Links to the Past like they did with Link's Awakening? I don't think they're going to because of A Link Between Worlds. I think A Link Between Worlds was their pseudo remake of A Link to the Past, even though it's a brand new game or a new game. I don't think they're going to do A Link to the Past treatment like that. That's why they went to Link's Awakening, because, it's just going to be like A Link Between Worlds in HD pretty much. So that's why they didn't go that route, and I don't think they will. Spadezap says, Breath of the Wild 2 this year, right? I think so. Now, Nintendo has not committed to this year, to their credit. Nintendo has a nasty habit with Zelda games to committing to a year and then delayed. So the moment you see a trailer pop up, like say they do a direct this month, and here's Breath of the Wild 2 coming this year, it's coming 2022. If you're a Zelda fan, don't count on it coming this year when they say it. Don't count on it coming this year until it actually releases this year. But yeah, I think it would make sense. I think there's been enough time for it to happen. They're not making it in a new engine, so they're not starting over from scratch. I think there's every reason to believe they could have Breath of the Wild 2 out this year. But COVID could have threw a wrench in it, could have delayed it a year. I don't know. So we're just going to have to wait and see, but I'm really, really hopeful that it's coming this year. The fact we even had it mentioned on the off chance when they announced Age of Calamity by Eiji Aonuma last year lets me know that, hey, they haven't forgotten about it. They're still working on it. Let's hope that it's coming this year. Hey, the Alec Powers hits us with the $2 super chat and calls me daddy. So I'm going to give you the shot because you paid for it. But calling me daddy, come on now. I'm not Rich. Rich from Review Tech USA, you can go ahead and call him daddy. He likes to be called daddy. I hate being called daddy. I don't even let my kids call me daddy. They can call me dad. My kids do call me dad. They don't call me daddy. Nobody gets to call me daddy. Not even my fiance. She calls me daddy, I slap her in the mouth. Just same thing's true if I called her, oh, mama. Oh, dude, I'm getting my dick ripped off if I do that. So it's okay. I'm mad at you. You didn't know. But how AB Mario, but he visits Oron Academy. How about Mario, but he visits Oron Academy? Oh, Jesus. I'm not even going to go there. Thanks so much for your super chat, though. Do you think Nintendo does something to celebrate Donkey Kong's 40th this year? I personally want a new Donkey Kong Country so badly. So I don't think we're getting a new Donkey Kong Country because it was being made by, Retro Studios, who's working on Metroid Prime 4. So I do think it's possible we could get a Donkey Kong Country collection. Now that I think would be cool. Maybe we get Returns and Freeze and get, the other three all together. That would be wonderful. I think it's more likely that we see a collection than I think a new game for the anniversary. My personal take, maybe they have a new game and they just held on to it for the anniversary, but I think that's far more likely to happen. I also think, in this Donkey Kong's 40th anniversary, that they could end up doing like a Donkey Kong 40, kind of like a Mario 35, where you have the original Donkey Kong, the one where you're climbing the ladders as Jumpman, aka what became Mario, and saving the gal, saving the princess. That they could do. That arcade game is built to be a Donkey Kong 40 game, like Mario 35. It's literally like the perfect game to do that with. So we'll see. I think that is a lot more likely to happen than a new Donkey Kong Country game. I don't know if anyone's ever talked about that being a possibility this year. Maybe somebody has, and I just don't know. But all right, scrolling on down. We got so many questions. You guys are awesome tonight. Keep them coming. I know I'm not going to get to all of them, but I'm trying. Are you excited about the Pokemon 25th anniversary? No. Just no. It's not because I don't like Pokemon. I just don't, I don't think they're going to do much. I am excited for Pokemon Snap. Oh, I'm sorry. New Pokemon Snap. I'm pretty sure it's just a remake with some new Pokemon, but new Pokemon Snap. I am, woo! Things should have existed on Wii U when we had the gamepad, but dude, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take a Pokemon Snap every year. Well, I shouldn't say every year. I'll regret saying that. But I'll take a Pokemon Snap any day now. I'm so excited. I'm more excited for that than I am for whatever is happening with the mainline games this year. Nate the Hate and MVG. See, I knew it. See, Blue MK, I knew it. See, somebody else, whenever I feel like I have a great idea, somebody else has already come up with it, and I just didn't hear it. See, I don't listen to the Nate the Hate podcast, very often. So, someone always has my good ideas before I do. Damn it. I guess I'm just a shill. I just steal everyone else's ideas, even though I never heard them say it. Did I miss a donation? Did I? Oh, Alec. You're right. Alex sent a second super chat. Thank you so much. Sorry, the little anything that's less than $5 does not stay on my screen. The $5 and up super chats do. I'm not saying you have to do $5 and up, but I do miss super chats sometimes because how fast the chat's moving. And YouTube used to have a separate section in the back end for super chats. They don't anymore. So they updated to this new studio back end, and it doesn't have a separate section for super chats anymore. It'll tell you, here's your total super chat revenue, but it won't separate the super chats out like it used to. So it's dumb. It's dumb, and you can't use the old one anymore. They got rid of it. So cheers. Alec Power says, what if I call you Senpai? You can call me Senpai. That's fine. One of my, am I the Nintendo Prime gym leader? That your dojo master? Like in Cobra Kai? Shout out to Cobra Kai, man. That show is great. I can't believe they made a follow-up to literally the Karate Kid and made it a TV show however many years later, 25, 30 years later, whatever, and it's actually good. That never happens. Ever. But it's good. Mr. Pumpkin, he is in the other room right now. For those that are wondering where Mr. Pumpkin went. I do have Mr. Monkey with me today. Look at his big eyes. Look at those big eyes. Aww. Can I wrap him around my mic? I don't know. I don't think he's going to stay. Nope, he's not going to stay. I think I got my kids this last time I went to E3. I bought this at the airport for my youngest son. And it's in here because he was hanging out in my office today while I was working. Hey, $20 super chat. Boop, boop. There we go. Getting the big ones in from Ian Michael says, hi, I just randomly found this live stream. Shout out to the randomly find the live stream crowd out there. How many else of you did not know I even existed until the live stream happened? And now you came here because you saw the GameXplain logo. Actually, I'm curious. How many people in the chat either randomly found me just now in this live stream? Cheers. Shout out, Ian. Here's your shot. or how many... Chase that down a little bit. Oh, man, those shots are starting to get to me a bit. Or how many of you found me because of the GameXplain videos I've been making? I'm very curious how many people found me because of the GameXplain videos. Now, those GameXplain videos are not my regular content, by the way. I'm not one of those YouTube drama channels, and our regulars can tell you that. I don't sit here and actively search out, gaming-related channels that are pulling some bullshit and then make videos about it. I only cover things that passionately matter to me. So it matters to me what's happening at GameXplain because, one, of my experience in being in a similar position to Andre, and two, because I am a GameXplain fan. Well, at least I was. So that's why I covered it, because it was on my mind, and on my channel I cover the things on my mind. And on my mind is not, this drama stuff, but every now and then I feel like I need to say something, or I can't mentally move on to covering gaming news until I get my thoughts on it and get the coverage out and get people knowing what's happening. So that's, it's not normal. I don't usually do that. I also covered when Switch Stop had his channel hacked. And then I think the last time I covered anything before that was Philip Mewson, who plagiarized at IGN. And that angered me because that made the whole Nintendo YouTube community look bad. So that's why I covered that. But It's not something that I cover normally. Am I going to cover something like it in the future? Sure. If Andre ever responds, will I make a video about that? Absolutely. But, the only other time I might talk about this is I'm working on bringing a podcast out at the channel. And in the first episode of that this year, we'll probably talk about the GameXplain stuff for a little bit in that episode. But we're going to be talking about other stuff, too. We got a lot of 2021 things to talk about gaming-wise. It's like Sony today kind of announced, tentative release dates for a bunch of their games for PlayStation 5 this year. So that's something to talk about on that podcast, along with Nintendo's 2021 lineup. Obviously, what we think of Bowser's Fury after that trailer tomorrow, all that jazz. I don't know when the podcast is going up. I don't know when it's starting up. Don't ask me because I haven't made those decisions yet. I'm just starting to get the framework for it down because when a podcast comes out, I want to keep it going every week now. I don't want to, yank people around anymore with our Patreon. It needs to be an every week thing, and I want to make sure I'm committed to that when it comes back. That's also why I don't think when I bring the podcast back, it's going to be live. It's going to be a pre-recorded podcast. That's for my sake. It's easier for me to keep it coming out at a consistent time every week if I can record it basically whenever there's time to do it before, that day comes up. There's still going to be a semi-consistent recording time, but you guys won't know about it publicly. And if you want to be on the podcast, we do have a $20 tier on Patreon at patreon.com/NintendoPrime that lets you be on an episode of the podcast every month. And I might even include a fan literally in this first episode. So stay tuned for that. DG says, is your YouTube channel really profitable enough to give away so much stuff so frequently? So first off, let me do another giveaway. Why? Because I can. Let me grab, I'm hoping I'm grabbing the right code here. Hopefully I did not use this code. Let me know. I really should have organized these codes and then deleted them. So there's another code. Good luck. Good luck. There's another code. All right, let me scroll up here. Hopefully if that code was already used, let me know and then I have a different code. I'm pretty sure that's the code I didn't use. So DG, again, says, is your YouTube channel really profitable enough to give away so much stuff so frequently? So I don't do giveaways super frequently. I usually have a monthly giveaway. I took a break from it in December, but I usually have a monthly giveaway. And then every now and then I'll do some giveaways during live streams. I don't do giveaways during every live stream. Is it profitable enough? Well, that's an interesting question. Factually, does my channel make enough money to cover all the giveaways? Yes. Does my channel make enough where I make money and can do giveaways? No. Just no. I have given away thousands of dollars of stuff over the last few months, and I've only made thousands of dollars in return. I've basically broke even with my giveaways and what I've made in return. But I've said before, YouTube is not my job. At least not now. Maybe the channel will blow up one day. Maybe I'll make enough where I can consider not having to do additional work. But I do additional work. That's what pays the bills. My fiance also works. That's what helps pay the bills. I'm not going to say I'd never use YouTube money to pay bills. Of course I do. But I prefer to reinvest in my channel right now. Giveaways help the channel grow. Giveaways help keep viewership high. And I want to really focus on a growth for a while here and see if we can do something with this channel. Can we be one of those channels that hits 100,000 subscribers and is getting 15 to 20,000 views per video? You know how awesome that would be? Like, I would love to sit back and think that there is a potential future where I can just passionately make videos and make higher quality videos and do it almost for a living. I don't want to think like I'm going to do it for a living like I'm living a good life. I have 3 kids. I'm probably always going to have another source of income, but you know what I mean? Like, just an ability to even imagine a day where people like what I do enough that I can maybe do it more often. Like today, I had 3 videos and a live stream. Wouldn't it be sweet if I could do that every day? If I can guarantee you 3 videos and a live stream every day, wouldn't that be sweet? I think that would be sweet. But I can't do that right now. I can't dedicate myself to doing that kind of stuff right now because I don't have the time. I got other things I have to take care of to make sure the bills are paid. But yeah, it makes enough money to do the giveaways, of course. But it's not like I'm rolling in the money. N-Switch says, I like your hat. Do you hunt? I live in West Virginia, so I do. Also, do you think GameXplain will make it? Do I hunt? No. Have I hunted? Yes, when I was a kid. Just didn't like it. I don't have the patience for it, just like I don't have the patience for fishing. Is what it is. Doesn't mean I don't do it. Doesn't mean I haven't done it. I just don't have the patience for it. As for do I think GameXplain will make it? I think if JonTron can move past his controversies and still have a successful channel and make money, I think anybody can. I think GameXplain is going to end up getting through it because they're already so big. They're still going to get a lot of views on their videos. The YouTube algorithm is still going to love them. I think it's going to take time, and I think it's going to take a sincere... Like, if the sooner that Andre addresses it, and if he addresses it well, the sooner they can move on. If he addresses it poorly, obviously, it's going to make everything worse and prolonged. I do think in time, he has a chance to recover. I think someone like Philip Mewson was never going to recover. He committed the cardinal sin. The cardinal sin was not committed by Andre. Cardinal sin is stealing other people's work for profit, and he didn't really do that. He might have used and abused people to make as much money as possible for himself, but he didn't steal anything to make that happen. So he didn't commit the cardinal sin that destroys you for good. So absolutely, GameXplain can make it and can recover. A lot of it's on Andre's shoulders right now and how he handles it and what he decides to do with the channel moving forward. So I think they can make it. Whether or not they will, I don't know Andre well enough to know if he has the savvy or know-how or the awareness to do it. But we'll find out. We will find out all together. As for anything else, the hunting stuff, obviously I mentioned I don't really hunt. So the Smash feel repetitive now with no local tournaments and the community only expecting new fighters when the roster is already great. What Smash needs is new mode / better online. The online's never going to get better. You can just give up on that. There's actually been multiple videos out there explaining why the online's never going to improve. The online's an issue in every fighting game, not just Smash. As for the modes, I think there's some new single-player modes or bringing back some old single-player modes that they could do, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Smash Ultimate is literally the pinnacle of Smash. I don't know what they can do after that anymore. This guy... Yo, shut up about the code. Wait, I want to read that. Hold on. First person I think I've witnessed say shut up about the code. Was that the same code? Hold on. If that was the same code, it's all right. Here's the other code I had in the email. I thought I grabbed the second code first. Maybe I grabbed the first code first. Whatever. I'll throw it out there. I'm doing my best here. I only got to one more code before I have to buy some more, and I might buy some more. We just got a $5 super chat in. Thank you so much. Still alive, hitting us with $5. Says, what if Andre never addresses it? Kind of like Doug from Channel Awesome never addressed all the controversy over him and his channel. Let me get that shot in for you. That is a route he could take. So, look at that in a moment here. So, all right, let me address this. I think that if Andre is as arrogant as I have heard that he is, there is a point to him not addressing it because he might address it in a way that's only going to make it worse. So there is a point where you just keep pushing out content. Andre himself avoids putting his voice in videos for a while. And you just keep going and keep going and keep going for months and months on end until the like/dislike ratio starts to get slowly better and better and better, and then you pretty much lost all the fans you're going to lose that are mad at you, and you're just left with the fans that never got mad at you in the first place. That is something that he can do. It is not obviously what those of us that would like some answers want to happen, but it is an option he could take, and it might be the option he is taking. He very well might just keep pushing out content and pretend it never happened, and go from there. So that is something he could do. I don't know if it'll work, but it could. It's worked for other channels. So that is a route he could take. I like, oh yeah, we already read that one. Same code. Yeah. The Smash, feel repetitive now. I think I read that. People yelling about the code. Can you dance on Luigi's Mansion 3 music again? Not right now. Thanks for asking, though. Is YouTube still barely paying you anything from videos? So YouTube, the Amazing Raptor, YouTube has fixed the issue They still have not admitted it's an issue, but magically I'm making revenue on YouTube again. For those who don't know, there was an issue. Back in September, we had a record amount of viewership. 1.5 million views on a channel my size. That's like, holy shit. We were getting like, 50,000, 100,000, 200, 300,000 plus views on some videos. It was going crazy. We were caught up in the Super Mario 3D All-Stars algorithm. We were getting crazy amount of views. And YouTube literally at the end of the month said, by the way, all your views were bots and we're taking away your money. So my channel that made $4+ grand that month suddenly only made $1,000. And then they literally blackballed me for the entirety of October, and I made $0 in October. That's right, big fat zero in October. So I had 400,000 views in October, $0. So that's just, it is, what are you going to do? YouTube does dumb things sometimes. That's part of being on the YouTube platform. That's why I try to push Patreon and other things to diversify my revenue. So I'm not just reliant on YouTube ads, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. YouTube is a dick sometimes. But everything's back to normal now. But we're also in January, by the way, where CPM is lowest in January. It's always lowest coming off the holidays. So January is always a bad month for all YouTubers. All right, let's see here. You're good, man. I like your hat. I already answered that. Let me see. You got some of the same questions asked again. Jamanda Bop, you put in the same code and are ignoring us. It seems like you're scamming. I can't read. You guys know how fast the chat is moving? Jesus. Look, here's my Amazon email. Here, I'll even put in the controller number. Here you go. Here you go. These... Oh, I can't put that all in, dang it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There's only so many characters. See? And here's the thing. There's only 2 redemption codes in there. So you see, that's the email. And someone said they got it. Someone said they redeemed it. Just because the code's been redeemed, folks, doesn't mean that nobody got it. It just means you didn't get it. It means you did not get it. All right? All right? Can we calm down now? Is everyone good? Is everyone good? Is everyone good? I hope so, because here's another one. Let's calm the hell down now, everyone. Let's calm the hell down. All right? Chill. Let's put out our chill modes about the codes. Damn. It's as if people only want to win free stuff and they don't care about anything else. Which, I understand. It's tight. Everyone wants free shit. He's scamming. He's giving out free gift codes. Man, that's the way people go. You're going to go to sleep, Spades. That later, man. This guy's a living legend. Thanks. No, I wasn't ready. It happens. If it makes you feel better, I know the next codes are going to be new because I have to go buy more. So, I haven't decided what codes I'm buying or what. So, for those who don't know, I gave away 2 $5 eShop codes and 2 $10 ones. But, who knows what the next one will be? I mean, I know what the next one will be, but you don't. But I'm not done yet. I ain't done yet. Grab a couple more. We're good. I'm not done giving out codes. Those were all the ones I had pre-bought, but I'm literally buying like more right now. So, all right, that's all good. I apologize for pointing out the first time you put it in the same code. Yeah, guys. The thing is, anyone can claim the codes. So sometimes it's just bad luck. You guys sometimes just won't get it. But I am going to take these current codes. And I am going to put them in a document so I can keep better track of it. And then I'm just going to delete the codes as I go here. So this, I got to write down the amount for this one too. Because this is a bigger boy. This is a big boy code right here. I'm not handing it out right now. This will be like the end of the stream code. The big boy code will go at the end of the stream. But there's some other ones I'm doing in between. So let me get these ones. put in the document here. Whoa. Well, that is not what I wanted. I can see what you mean. My Control-C doesn't seem to be working very well. There we go. It worked that time. All right. Why the 8 dislikes? People who didn't get codes. Since you have the money for 3D World, nice. Hello, new viewer. Sad to see GameXplain events lately. Yeah, I think everyone's sad about that stuff. I don't think anyone can be. I think the only people that are happy about the GameXplain stuff are people that already didn't like GameXplain and wanted it to go down. And there legitimately are people that are happy about the GameXplain drama. I'm not one of them. I kind of hope Andre does the right thing and can move on, but everyone can just move on and be good. I think one good thing to come out of it is Good Vibes Gaming's channel has grown. I don't know if their viewership has, because the viewership on that one episode is obviously bigger because it's been getting media coverage. But Good Vibes Gaming has gained something like 10,000 subs. That's great. That's really great for them. And I hope that continues and they see some good viewership. Right now, it looks like their viewership on their episodes, haven't really moved. They're about the same. They get about 4,000 to 5,000 views per video they do. So that hasn't changed yet, but I'm hoping that that changes over time for them. I mean, they're getting more views per video than I get, but they also put out less videos and have just like one long video they do every day. So, which is fine. That's what they're doing for now because their channel doesn't really make them a ton of money. I wonder how their Patreon's doing. I know they have a Patreon. Let me see if they have the numbers public there. They do. They're actually doing pretty good on Patreon. So they have 500 patrons. They're making almost $3,000 a month from patrons. That's pretty good. Good for them. I'm glad to see them have a lot of community support. That's a hell of a lot more community support than I have when it comes to patrons. My Patreon has 48 patrons at $142 a month, $142, which is totally fine. All right. How long will the stream be? The stream will be as long as I want it to be, damn it. The comments on their videos are really funny. Oh, dude, the comments on GameXplain videos, I commented on it. Their one today. I don't know if anyone responded to mine, though. I might have been too late. If you're not in the early batch of comments, sometimes your comments get buried. So the Bowser's Fear. What's their like to dislike ratio on this, by the way? Let me find out here. Come on. Oh, they're almost at 50-50 like to dislike ratio. Still have about 600 more likes than dislikes, but they're getting there. It'll get ratioed eventually, I'm sure. Oh, hey, I did have 15 people like my comment. I said on their I'm honestly surprised they're trying to go about business as usual before addressing the elephant in the room. Maybe that's their strategy. Push forward until people get tired of asking about it. See, guys, I mentioned that could be their strategy. Nice to see you guys at 69 meters below. I love when people say you guys. Like, Nintendo Prime's just me. There isn't anybody else. It's literally just me. Oh, that's me? That you commented on it, Danny Perez? Yeah. Wait, no, you didn't comment on it. It was 69 meters below, and then Neo Blitz the Prinny, who responded to me on their thing. I don't know if you saw my channel got terminated. Did it? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't know, obviously, all the stuff behind that. I just joined one of your giveaways. They're randomly given throughout the stream. I drop a code in the chat. In fact, I think I'll pin the next one. I'll pin the next code I throw out there. In fact, I'm gonna double check my copy and paste just to make sure ahead of time, so I know that people can't be like, oh, you already did that code. Like, no. I double checked before I put the code out there. I'll be a bit better this time. Please drop one more code. Don't beg for codes, guys. That's not a good way. Oh, dude, Josh from BitBlock. Well, it's JT something now. He doesn't do BitBlock anymore. He closed BitBlock. Anyways, yeah, Josh Thomas is probably laughing. I think he commented on the first video I made about it. I know he's smiling, but he's been wanting Andre to go down for a while. He's got a personal vendetta. It is what it is. Did Eric leave for a better paying YouTube channel? Eric hasn't been part of anything with my channel in a long time. For those who don't know who Eric is, he used to be part of the co-host of the Nintendo Prime podcast. He's my best buddy. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have time to hang out with me. I maybe see him like once a month. I mean, we text each other, a little bit every day, but same code. Do you think Master Chief will be a Smash character? I think it would be cool if he was. Let's see here. He loves to become a Tap Sports Baseball eSport champion. Oh, I love it. We do play Tap Sports Baseball. I mean, we're waiting on the new one now, but still. That's hilarious. I know. They're pretending nothing happened. Who's excited for that Bowser's Fury trailer tomorrow? Anyone else excited for it? They're not treating it as like, it's just, hey, look, we're dropping a trailer. Nintendo usually doesn't warn us, but they obviously know people care and they want to know when news is coming. Anyone else excited for the Bowser's Fury trailer tomorrow morning? I am, dude. I'm making a reaction video to it and a discussion video out of it. We'll be talking about it. I'll see if I can get anyone else to come on that video to talk with me. I haven't done a partner discussion video in a while where I get someone else on to talk. I'm not going to get any of the BitBlack stuff. I'm not well versed enough to get into BitBlack versus GameXplain. Task Force jokes every stream, Nate. Got to meet a quota. Frost Production says, yeah, sorry you have to deal with people calling you a scammer. I didn't win, but I still know you're a very generous guy. Thanks. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. People are going to act a certain way sometimes when they don't win. There's nothing I can honestly do about it. But I do want to say this. To all the people who are new, whether you found me from the GameXplain stuff, maybe you found me through the Nintendo Direct video or the other video I did today, or whatever video. Or maybe you just discovered me because YouTube suggested you this live stream or whatever. I just want to say thank you so much for checking me out. You don't have to subscribe. I appreciate it if you do. If you want to enter our big giveaway we have for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, you do have to subscribe. There's a whole bunch of things. You can go check one of my videos to see how you enter. But the thing is, I really appreciate it. Like, over the last few days, ever since, it kind of sucks, but ever since I covered the GameXplain stuff, that's when my sub growth started happening again. So I've gained like 300 new subs in the last few days. And I appreciate it. I just hope you guys stick around and actually enjoy the content and aren't just here for drama, because that's not what my channel is. I hope you're here because you enjoy the content I make and you enjoy the way I make it. Everyone's got their own flair, their own style, their own personality. I have mine. Hopefully you like it. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say other than I'm sorry. I can't. Not every channel is for every person. That's why there's so many channels. But thank you for checking me out and at least giving me a chance. All right, we got the next code. Just went up, and I pinned the message. All right. You should try to get on one of the Good Vibe Gaming's podcasts. I don't know when they record. I should send them a message. I think they might respond to me. I've never tried to DM any of the members there, but I probably could. Maybe they'd have me on. I'd like to get some of them on too. So I probably should get a hold of them and see. Maybe I can get one of them to come on the first podcast I do. It might be good since we might talk about that situation a little bit. I'm not sure that they're gonna want to talk about the situation though. They said their public piece, and that might be where they want to leave it. So they might not actually want to talk about it. That's another thing to consider as well. Have I played the Wonderful 101? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I beat the Wonderful 101 back on Wii U. Hidden Squid says, yes, your channel is clickbait stuff. Okay. I don't even know how you want me to respond to that. Not someone who's obviously followed my channel for very long. But that's okay. Robert C. says, yet again, thanks for the $5. It's getting a little bit late for me, and I want to get to bed at a reasonable time tonight. Can't wait to see the next videos. No problem. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and look forward to the next videos. Again, I got one coming out tomorrow morning about the Bowser's Fury stuff, a discussion video, and then we'll see what else I end up doing tomorrow. Oh, we have another $20 super chat. J-Lo! J-Lo, I have not seen you in ages. Welcome, J-Lo. J-Lo. Not to be confused with Jennifer Lopez. Maybe it is Jennifer Lopez. Are you Jennifer Lopez? I mean, if so, tip of the cap. Thanks for the $20, JLo. Says, first day off in 2+ weeks. Good to see you're doing well, mate. Yeah, man. I've been working hard off of YouTube. Now I'm trying to get back into the YouTube stuff, so. Thank you so much for the $20. As always, you know I appreciate it, JLo. Let's see here. Clickbaity boy. It's not you, dude. YouTubers have conditioned people to be skeptical since there are so many scammers. You are the diamond in the rough. Also, could you leave space in the codes? What do you mean space in the codes? I don't know what you mean by that, Luke Skywalker. Luke. Oh, yeah, I'm your father. Nintendo Prime barely uses clickbait. I'm not going to say that, like, I don't clickbait. Because if you look at what the definition of clickbait is, okay, the raw definition, okay, not the sub-definitions, the raw definition of clickbait is anything made, title, thumbnail, wise, to get you to click on something. So anything that entices you to click is technically clickbait. However, people use clickbait more in the sub-context of the negative way, where it doesn't just entice you to click, it entices you to click by lying to you. And what it says is different than what the content inside is. Personally, I don't think I really do that. I think my content inside directly relates to the titles and the thumbnails I make. I don't put like a picture of a woman bent over with her cleavage hanging out saying, oh, come look what this chick said, and then the video's about Luigi's Mansion 3. Like, that's what I consider to be clickbait. Or a title that just outright lies to you about something and then says something else. I'll give you an example. PewDiePie. Every title he gives is clickbait. He says something in his title that's not even in the video. But everybody knows it. It's kind of like his thing now. People know that he's, you're just going there to watch whatever Lawai or whatever crazy thing he's doing that day. The titles don't really matter. But some people will take clickbait as far as to say that it's not that it's necessarily a lie, it's that the title isn't true. As an example, Mr. Beast might put out a title that I gave away, blah, 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 but really he gave away less than that. Like significantly less sometimes. But people don't get mad at him because, dude, the guy's doing charity work. It's hard to get mad at someone doing charity work just because the title might not directly match up exactly what the content is inside. But I think it's one of those things that there's a fine balance you got to make. And I feel like I do a good job with that. But you know what? I can't make everyone happy. If I sat there and just made the most boring of titles and the most boring of thumbnails that were straight to the point, nobody would watch. As an example, I'll give you an example. Let me just pull up a news piece that I could theoretically make a video on and give you what a more direct title sounds like and what a more direct thumbnail looks like. Let's see here. So let's take like the Star Wars video game thing, right? So for those who don't know, there's going to be a new brand launching so instead of LucasArts, it's going to be Lucasfilm Games, right? So instead of LucasArts being the logo that you print on every single Star Wars game, for the brand, it's going to be Lucasfilm Games. So I could have said to make this, just a standard title, Star Wars video games will now have Lucasfilm Games on every box. And then the thumbnail would just be the logo of Lucasfilm Games. I would get 500 views, maybe. Or I could say Star Wars is moving on from LucasArts with a new brand. And then I could have a flashy thumbnail featuring a mishmash of Star Wars games and showing a Jedi taking a lightsaber, cutting LucasArts in half. I'd probably end up getting 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views on that video. Do you see the difference there? It's not really clickbaiting. It's just enticing people to check out a story that otherwise looks really boring and mundane. See the difference? New giveaway code 6969 JK96. That's funny. You had a fun time? Thanks, Shay. I don't like the thumbnails. Like major Switch game gets a rumor or whatever. Just be specific so I know whether I want to watch it. That's kind of the point, though, Jamanda Bop, isn't it? That's kind of the point to get you to click it. Like, that's the whole point of making thumbnails and titles is to get you to click so you find out. It's to create an air of curiosity so you click and find out more. That's the point of anything that happens in journalism, happens with newspaper articles. Every title, every thumbnail is aimed to get you to check it out to see if it's something you're interested in. And then if it's not, you move on. You know, what's it cost you? A total of 30 seconds of your life to find out, oh, not interested, moving on. Am I Sakurai's cousin? Absolutely not. I'm reading your comment, GamerT123. I read your comment. I'm not your waifu, but I read your comment. Let's see here. If you put spaces between the segments of the codes. Oh, the segments of the code. Okay, so Luke Skywalker. It's not given to me with spaces. So, sorry. It's not given to me with spaces. I give it to you as it's given to me. Amazon. I'm getting them off Amazon. Amazon doesn't give me spaces, so. I think it's every 4 characters. Is it every 4? 1. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's every 4 characters, but I'm just giving it to you the way Amazon gives it to me. Can we just take 1 minute and salute to our brother Adobe Flash Player, who just died today? So, Adobe Flash Player isn't dead until everything on the internet stops using Flash. Flash is still used at many websites. There are still entire websites dedicated to playing games in web browsers that are using Flash. So until Flash is replaced, it's still going to exist. Now, they're not going to update it anymore. But Flash is not technically dead until the internet stops using it. But yeah, they're not updating it anymore. They're done updating Flash. They want Flash to die. Everything Flash does can be done with different things now. But technically, it still exists on the internet. So, is that a Bang energy drink? You know it. We got Froze Rose or Froze Rose, whatever it is. Bang. Fuel your destiny. It's like energy in a can. Power thirst. God, power thirst takes me back. Concept. Every new Smash game has 2 or 3 indie characters from now on. You get to pick. Who do you choose? God, I don't know that. I don't play enough indie games. The guy from, God dang it. The main character from Hollow Knight. I don't remember the name. I would put in there. Probably the dude from Super Meat Boy. I think he is Super Meat Boy. I think that is his name. And then Cadence from, I say from Cadence of Hyrule, but it's not. It's from her own series. Those would be my 3 choices. But, I mean, those are indie games I like. There's obviously a ton of indie games out there. Normal browsers can't even open Flash, though. Yeah. I mean, my Flash plugin just updated today. And it said, here's your final Flash update. So, I have a Flash plugin in Chrome that still works. I can still load up Flash. Neo Blitz the Penny says, I absolutely love your content. Well, thank you for that. I'm glad that you love my content. I love my content, too. I try to make content I would want to watch. That's kind of my approach to my channel. I make content I would want to watch. So, maybe I'm weird and not enough people like watching my kind of content. Beats me. I almost have 200 likes. Can we hit 200? I'll put a new code up if we hit 200 likes. It's only 1 like away. Come on. There's one of you guys out there didn't like the video yet. Let's hit 200. I mean, maybe I just give away a new code every time we hit like another 100 likes. Like if we get to 300, maybe that's when the next code goes up. I'm just presuming, yeah, there it is. I'm just presuming we're gonna get that happening. All right, we got a new code up. Oh, I'm trying to pin it. Pin it. Replace the pin. There we go. go ahead and delete that code. So now I know for sure I'm copying a new code. 200 likes, 229. Look how much those likes jumped, man. People are really trying to get us to 300 to make me put out another code. Have I played Doom Eternal on Switch? I was considering picking up the Switch version. I have Doom Eternal on Switch, yes. Shout out to, oh gosh. What studio is it? Bethesda, right? Yeah. Dude, Bethesda got a hold of me like the day it released on Switch and gave me a free copy. So I actually own it on Switch, and I have it through Game Pass on the Xbox Series X. So yeah, I have played it on Switch. It actually plays really, really good. It's not you guys with the same code. It's not the same code. You guys are so full of shit. It's not the same code. You guys are so... I'm not reusing codes, guys. I'm not reusing codes, guys. It's not the same code. Stop acting out that way. Come on now. I'm not redeeming my own codes. Oh, you guys. People always get so mad when I used the code, it didn't work, so it clearly was an old code. It's like, or someone got to it before you. It's not the same code. I did copy and paste, guys. It's not the same code. So stop it. I'm literally scrolling up to find my chat that I know it's not going to show me because it's too far back with the last code. Oh, there it is. Yep. So here, you guys are full of shit. The old code ended with B2. The new code ends with LC. So fuck off. That's all I can say. I just proved it. I scrolled up. The last code ended with B2. The new code ends with LC. So that's what I got to say about that. Fuck off. Some salt. Let's get that salt out. You know, I should start carrying a salt shaker and throwing it over my shoulder. Just throw the whole shaker, like in Dumb and Dumber. Just, oh, you gotta throw it over your right shoulder now. You spilled the salt. Let's see here. What's my favorite meal? See, that's a tough one. So I'm a taco and pizza kind of guy. But man, I don't know, dude. Something about a good juicy steak with some sauteed onions on top, with some garlicky mashed potatoes, and just some good corn. It can be on the cob or not. Man, there's nothing like just something's just good about that to me. And you know what? I'll even throw a side salad in that, but the side salad has to have Olive Garden Italian dressing on it. That's the best. Of course, they start the same. That's the way the codes are, guys. The codes start the same because they're bought at the same time. So they're going to have similar numbers at the beginning. But you don't look at the beginning numbers. You look at the end numbers to see if it's the same. It's just like people's phone numbers. Oh, my God, guys. My phone number starts 1715. Have fun. I clearly have the same phone number as everybody else in my area code. It's so dumb. Am I a Beatles fan? I like some of the Beatles music. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby now. Yeah, I like some Beatles music, but I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan or anything. I do own a Beatles CD somewhere back when I was a kid. I used to listen to one of the Beatles CDs like on repeat a lot. The one that had Twist and Shout on it. That's why I remember that one. But there's some other ones I probably remember too if I just played the music. You're too slow for the final confirmation. They're real codes. Yep. You have to try asado con coricatos y salsa criolla. I don't even know what that is, Brian. I don't even know what that is. Sounds delicious. I'm assuming it's a Mexican dish. I like Mexican food. Big caveat to me liking Mexican food. I don't like sour cream. So if you put sour cream in it, take it out. I just don't like sour cream. I'm sorry. Blasphemy to some people, but I don't like sour cream. And I'm not really a fan of guac, which I know with Mexican food, it's another like cardinal sin not to be into guac. But you minus the guac, you minus the sour cream, I'll pretty much eat. Oh, and I don't like mushrooms. So no mushrooms, no sour cream, no guac. I'll pretty much eat anything else. I know. It doesn't, believe it or not, you can still do a lot of cool things in Mexican dishes without that stuff. But that's just me. So people are going to be like, you don't really like Mexican food if you don't like that. I'm sure some people are going to say, I'm like, okay, sorry. I don't like avocado, and I don't like sour cream, and I don't like mushrooms. So what do you want me to do? When you're 2 million, Ping will never let you redeem a code. Do I like the Roodles? I don't know who they are, so I'm going to say no. What's your favorite Soul or Souls-like game that is by FromSoft? Don't know because I've never played them. Dun, dun, dun. Gamer card removed. Screw the codes. Give us your social security number. Do you like a good bean burrito? Yeah, nothing wrong with bean burritos. Nothing wrong with bean burritos. Some folk have said traditional directs are dead and mini stuff and shadow drops are the new way. What's your take? I think that traditional directs, I'm not going to say that they're dead. I think we don't know. I think because of COVID, things have changed. I also think we have a new president. We did get a normal Nintendo Direct Mini one time last year. I think we need to wait till at least, if E3 happens this year, we need to wait till at least E3 and see how Nintendo treats that before we can say they're dead. But I do think we're not getting them as often as we used. Like, clearly, we're not going to get them 2-3 times a year like we used to. That's done. I do think we're still going to get partner showcases. We're still going to get indie worlds, clearly, because we still are getting those. We are going to get individual game directs. I think that's going to continue to be a thing. And I think we'll still get like a special Zelda 35th anniversary direct or something like that. A general direct, I don't know. It's hard to be hyped for Nintendo Direct rumors if you're trying to be hyped for a general direct when Nintendo has given us zero indication we're ever going to get another one. But we also don't know a vast majority of games we're getting from Nintendo in 2021. So maybe that's because we're getting a huge direct. I have no idea. But I think Nintendo is discovering that they can still get really high sales and just use social media. And it's cheaper to do that. But also, they go trending like crazy with directs. So I don't know. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to approach what Nintendo's doing. I think we obviously all prefer directs, but they can just do social media drops as well. I know as a YouTube channel, I prefer directs because it's something I can like build up towards and live stream versus like, hey, here is a random trailer we just dropped. Now, Nintendo warned us they're dropping a trailer tomorrow, so I can better prepare to be like, okay, at 8 a.m. Central my time, there's going to be a new trailer, so I know to be, at my computer, ready to watch and react and discuss it at that time. And that's why I thought about doing like a live stream for it, a live stream reaction, but I'm not going to do a live stream reaction to it, I don't think. I think I want to do like a pre-recorded video for it, but we'll see. Maybe I end up doing a live stream reaction to it, but it's not. I don't really plan to do a live stream reaction to it because it's just a single trailer. So I think I want to watch it, kind of react as it goes in a video, and then kind of dissect it, and like digest it for a moment, and then get some thoughts. And I want to do that on its own. Give us your OnlyFans. Yeah. You guys want to see what's under what's no. Gotta go to my OnlyFans for that. $50 subscription. Oh, that's funny. I don't see how the general directs, which are first and third parties, in addition to the partner showcases, which are just third parties. I don't know. The direct brand has been kind of ruined in terms of what it used to mean. Then it's up to Nintendo if they want to repair what directs used to be. Drop your credit card number, 3 digits in the back, and expiration date in the chat. Yeah, while I'm at it, why don't I just drop my bank code? Not the direct deposit, but the ability to withdraw. Why don't I just give you my bank login information while I'm at it? I've got enough banks, right? I got enough banks that I can have like 5 different people have access to all my accounts. So why don't I just give you all my login information for my banks? That's the next giveaway if we hit 300 likes. My login information to all my banks. You know what? If we hit 400 likes, then that giveaway will be, my tax return. I'll just direct deposit straight to your account. No problem. Clearly joking, guys. I hope nobody's really taking that serious. Oh, man. Don't turn it into Review Tech USA. What? Where for $100 he takes his shirt off on stream? I don't think there's any amount of money people can pay me to take my shirt off on stream. I say that as somebody chucks $500 at me and says, take your shirt off. And I'm like, God, the guy just gave me $500 just to see my nips. That's... I mean, I don't know if I'd say no at that point. I'd be like, whatever, nip reveal. Tell us your maiden name. Jeez, just give you guys everything. We need Yulia's page. Yulia's OnlyFans page. Yeah, she doesn't have one. There was a time, fun fact about Yulia, my fiance, back when she was in high school, she used to be she used to be one of those teenagers that would go online and be like a cam girl. This was a long time ago. We're talking like early 2000s. And no, there is no public saved videos or images of her from back in those days, which you shouldn't want to see them because that makes you a freaking pedo. But that is something she experimented with when she was a teenager. Just like I went to AOL chat rooms and like hit on people all the time as a hornball teenager. Did all the sexting things back in those days. So there was a time that you could have saw her when she was a teenager. But that was a long time ago. And there's nothing publicly available that you can find for it anymore. I made sure of that. Well, you're at it. Can we get your wife? Yeah, I'm going to just give away my wife. No, you're not. You can't have her. She's all mine. I don't really own her. It's not property. I mean, she chooses to be with you. I can't stop her. How's the weather on the other side of the lake? It's fine. It's not too shabby. How's the Monster Hunter Rise demo for you? Haven't played it yet. Although I think I might now. So I've been testing out this controller. It's now fully charged. I'm gonna play the demo with it, and then I think I'm gonna do a video on this controller. It was sent to me for free. Unfortunately, I was hoping it would work with Xbox. See, I like it because it's got swappable buttons, but it doesn't work with Xbox. Only works with Switch, PC, and phones. But I'm going to do a video featuring this controller soon. And I think I'm going to play the demo with it, and then I'm going to give some final impressions of this controller. And I don't know if I'm going to do any impressions of the Monster Hunter demo. I think maybe I missed the boat on doing that. But I don't know. Maybe I'll play it on a live stream or something. We'll see. Let's do a trade. I give you a PlayStation 5. You give me your credit card details, social security number, and IP address. Sounds like a fair trade. Have I gotten to Monster Hunter World? I have not played Monster Hunter World. So no, I have not gotten into it. I saw the Monster Hunter movie. If you guys want to talk about that. I did see the Monster Hunter movie. I actually kind of liked it. Blink twice if you are stuck in a basement. Yeah. It's my own basement. This is my house. Oh, that's funny. Hold on. I gotta. Sorry, my fiance is texting me. She's like, hey, can you send me a little money? So I did. Have you watched the live action Dora movie? There's a live action Dora movie? I definitely have not seen that if that's legit. Bowser's Fury isn't good if you can't play as Doug Bowser. All right. Some Doug Bowser action. I'm in some random dude's basement. I do need to clean up my office, though. My kids did a number on this. But I mean, you like see this toy right here? That's not even supposed to be out. That's not even supposed to be in my office. See, I got this Fisher-Price car toy thing. That's not even supposed to be here. That was for my son who was in my office as I was editing videos, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna play with cars." I'm like, "Oh, what am I gonna do? Tell my kid no?" As I'm like working. Who's your favorite Nintendo news YouTuber? RGT and Spawnwave is yours. Let me see. Who's someone I actually watch? Who do I really watch for? I don't really watch YouTubers for Nintendo news because I already know the news before they even make the videos. I know, I'm that kind of guy. I know where they get all their news from. I already know all the news. I don't need to watch YouTubers for it. See, that's the thing. When you're a YouTuber that makes videos on news, you don't really need to watch other people for the news because you find out how to find all the news. And it's not always easy. There's a ton of places you need to be following at all times and constantly refreshing to find all the news. So I don't really use any of them for news. I will watch reviews. I will watch unique content. Like, I watch more beat 'em ups content than anything, but he doesn't really do news, right? So I have not gone to Japan, Blake. Hey, dude, I've successfully collected all of your merch. Have you? Did someone buy all? So, someone actually bought all of my merch? So I have a little news on that front. I'm getting some new merch. I have officially hired someone temporarily to make some new stuff for the channel that I'm going to be using on merchandise. So there's going to be some new merch actually coming for anyone who's actually interested in that. I don't think anyone really cares about, but I think it's going to look cool, and I'm going to buy it. So I have to pay for it. I have to pay full price even, so it sucks. But I'm going to be buying it, and you're going to see some of that new merch in the future. I can't wait. It's going to look pretty slick compared to the merch that's out there right now for me. But you guys don't have to give away your kids' toys. Just start grabbing. You kids suck. Who wants a 2DS? Have you is who the what? Yes? Sure. Your save file got deleted after 300 hours, man. That sucks. Do I exercise? Yes, I do. I know it might not look like it but dude, I've lost 100 pounds. I'm hoping I can say one day I've lost 150, and then I'm actually where I want to be at. But I'm sober. I mean, we haven't finished this yet. There's about a shot in there. There's about a shot left in that, and then liquid death, which I don't think is going to happen tonight. I don't think anyone's going to drop the hundo for that. That is liquid death. Yeah, I could be completely sober and I'll be done in by liquid death. How much longer am I going to stream today? As long as I damn well feel like it. Maybe I'll stream until 6 a.m. Who the hell knows? Have you the is you is what? Yes. What's your opinion on Nintendo's lawyers taking down even more fan games? They've completely lost touch to their community, in my opinion. I think, as someone who has covered this stuff long before even YouTube existed, I've known that Nintendo shuts down fan games since the 90s. So I think people that make fan games are wasting their time. I don't like that Nintendo does what they do, but reality is Nintendo has shown for 20 plus years that they do not approve of fan games. So stop making them. Stop wasting your time making fan games. It's just like the person who earlier asked about a Zelda film. Stop wasting your time using copyrighted Nintendo material to make something. Stop it. Nintendo has already proven for 20 plus years they are not going to allow it. So stop it. Make something unique. If you have the skills to make some awesome thing, make your own game. Make your own unique game and try to make real money from it. You could say inspired by Pokemon, inspired by Zelda, inspired by Mario, but you can't use their assets. You can't use their IP names. Nintendo has shown 20 plus years of this. Stop doing it. Nintendo isn't going to let you do it. It sucks. They're not going to change. There's nothing we can do about it, so leave it alone. Stop making fan games of their crap. They clearly don't want you to. They clearly are against it. You can hate it, but you're wasting your time. Stop it. Just stop it. It's the same old Nintendo, man. Same old Nintendo. If you ask Nintendo, they won't even respond. Nintendo's not going to respond to you. You can't make fan games, period. People be like, code? No longer use my Nintendo points to get discounts on 3DS games. Be your grandpa. I'm not going to be your grandpa. I'm not ready to be a grandpa. Well, even when they don't advertise the fan games, the media brings them to light and destroys them. The media doesn't destroy them. They're going to get destroyed no matter what. Eventually. Happens to the best of them. Happens to the best of them. By the way, new code drop. Congrats to whoever gets it. Because this is a biggin. This is a biggin. And no, it's not the same code. The last code had the last 2 digits of LC. Last one on this is 4V. So get the hell over it. This is a big one. I hope whoever gets this one says something in the chat. This is a biggin. This is a biggin. eShop. This is a biggin one. Parker 409 claims he got it. How much you get, Parker? It's a biggin. This wasn't no dinky $5 one. This is a big boy one. This is a big boy code right here. So I'll know Parker really got it if he could tell me how much it was for. True fans do not care about the codes. Well, of course, man. And you keep saying, thank you, I got it. How much was it? People want to know. I said it was a biggin. There he goes. $20. It was not $50. Nice try. Parker 409 got it. $20. Nice. Nice. Congrats, man. Yeah, it was a $20 code. Told you. Told you guys. It was a biggin. How you all are so fast. It happens. People have the eShops ready to go, and I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe they're doing it on a computer. I think you can enter the codes on a computer logged in. People are crazy fast with this stuff sometimes. I won 4 codes already, so I let this one go. Oh, man. There was a glitch, so I got one too. Hyper Knight 033 says, well, good night, man. You're the best. I didn't win any. Expect your content is enough to satisfy and keep it up. It was fun to see you. Yeah, no problem, man. All right, 250 likes. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Copy paste. Yeah, so I as I said, I presume people are logged in on their browsers, putting the code in. You can do it on the computer and you still fail. Yeah, I mean, you got to remember, there's like dozens of people, trying to get the same code all at the same time. It's still, hey, guys, it's still easier to get than a PlayStation 5. Can we just say that? It's still easier to get than a PlayStation 5. Luke Skywalker says, there is this PokeTuber who is doing just that with their own game name. It's called Mr. Buddy, and he is making an awesome Pokemon-like. Please check it out. There you go. Shout out to a fan game who is doing it the right way, so Nintendo can't do anything about it. Can I please roast PlayStation 5 scalpers? What are PlayStation 5s going for on eBay still? I know it's still like impossible to get a PlayStation 5 because I don't have one yet. So let's see here. Because I literally refuse to buy one for myself that costs more than it does at retail. What are PlayStation 5s going for right now? Let's see. You're not sponsored. We want to go to Buy It Nows and not sponsored ones. People who paid for ads. Okay, get away from sponsored. New listing, $1,200 overnight shipping. That is a disc version. So that's come down $300. It used to be $1,500. $960. PlayStation 5 bundle disc version. Ooh, prices are coming down. Prices are coming down, folks. People, thank you, community. We stopped buying scalped units, and now the prices are coming down. Thank God. A bundle for $960, so $40 ship, so $1,000. You get the PlayStation 5 disc version plus an extra controller plus Miles Morales. I mean, that's still not a great deal, but prices are coming down. $900 for a disc version, $800 for let me see, that's for a digital, $800 for a disc. It's coming down. You can get a disc version for $800 on the open market right now. Prices are coming down, baby. $789. There's someone undercutting. Hell yeah, guys. We're bringing the scalpers back to reality. Good job, community. Good freaking job. Thank you for not giving in when this system was costing $1,500 for the freaking digital version. God, now the prices are starting to be a little bit more. I saw a couple down in the 700s. I think if you hunt good enough, you could find one in the 600s. Yes. Good job, everyone. Good job, community. Awesome stuff. I'm glad to see the prices coming down. That means that the scalpers are not winning anymore. The Soldier console. That's right. Everyone, you want me to give away a Soldier console? Are those still even being sold? The Soldier Boy consoles? Soldier Boy console. Is he still releasing like that crap? Soldier Boys meet their inevitable end. Nope. he had to take them down because turns out they were illegal. Well, that's great. He's forced to take his knockoffs down. I mean, goddamn. Will you get yourself a KFC console? I should get myself a KFC console. It's expensive though, man. If I remember right, because it's a gaming PC. You can't buy them yet, can you? I mean, it's a nice computer. So inside it, outside of it having a little warmer that you can put your chicken on, so it's got like a little tray you can pull out where you can keep your KFC chicken warm from your computer. Your computer will just keep it warm. So it comes with a Cooler Master NC100 chassis, a Core i9 9th gen CPU. It looks like a hot swappable GPU slot. It has a 1 terabyte Seagate Barracuda SSD, the Fire CUDA gaming version. VR ready ray tracing, 240 FPS with up to. I love how this is. It's 240 FPS with up to a 240 hertz out. What is even the advertising for this? It's great. You can't buy it yet though. When can you buy it? You can pre-order it, right? Can you pre-order it yet? Gaming capabilities, the controller. When can you pre-order it? When's the release date? I totally forgot when the release date comes out for this thing. Okay. Oh, nobody knows. They haven't announced the release date. So they haven't announced a release date for it yet. So you can't pre-order it yet. You haven't announced a release date for it. Haven't announced the price. It's funny. I think Ninty is still broken over what happened with Philips. Oh, jeez, that was so long ago. And what is the right way to pronounce it? To pronounce what? I think prices are going down due to people that bought the scalp PS5s were content creators and parents giving their kids a good Christmas present. Well, there's some content creators I'm sure that paid the price just because they wanted to have it to make content with because they make money off having one. See ya, damage. What? Oh, someone's leaving? Damage Control's leaving. Yeah, later, man. Had a great time. Later, Jude. Thanks for stopping by. They probably will only send them to influencers. Use codes. Go. Brrr. Can I get a code? Because I'm broke. Yeah, I've been there. I'll probably be broke in like a week. Most wanted character in Smash. Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day. So I could piss on the competition. That's not why. I just really like that character. Because it's KFC. Because it's KF console, not KFC console. You're right. You're right, Brian. You caught me. I mispronounced it. It's KF console. In your opinion, which was worse, the PS3 launch or the PlayStation 5 launch? My lord. PlayStation 3 because it was overpriced. The PlayStation 5 is not overpriced. The problem with the PlayStation 3 was pricing. Problem with PlayStation 5 is just stock. And there's stock issues with every launch. So that's, gonna get a code because I'm rich. Sure. Go to Amazon.com, buy yourself a code. Going broke's just a hobby of mine. It's a hobby of mine too. Like, I have money in the bank now, but like in a week I won't. I like to go broke. Ugh. PS5 was messed with COVID. I'm gonna randomly, just for no reason, check out Target.com and just see if they happen to have a PlayStation 5 at my local Target. Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, I'm just, it is what it is, and all of a sudden, bam, here's a PlayStation 5, and I actually have one at my place, at my local Target. Let's see, I obviously want to get the disc version here. Out of stock. Darn. I'll go with the digital version. Check store. Out of stock. Darn. It's not as if I thought it would actually be in stock, but I'm like, can I just randomly get one, even though, like, let's just check Walmart, my local store. Can I order it for in-store pickup? Let's see here. PlayStation 5 console. Give me that system. Give me the system. Can I even shop it? I don't even think it lets me click on the system. It's so hard to get. I can't even click directly on the system. Give me the non-digital version, please. Out of stock. Well, not a surprise. There are some Twitter accounts you could follow for stock updates on PlayStation 5. Who's that one guy? PlayStation 5. Let me look here. God, there's that one guy that does all those streams that got really big because of the stock situation. That has cystic fibrosis. I always forget the guy's name. I'm subscribed to him too, but I don't get many updates about him. PlayStation 5 stock alerts. That's one of the Twitter accounts you can follow for it. Last alert was, man, it's been a while. I have a DM. What the heck? Oh, there's the DM. All right. Why does Walmart always have deals on games? It's a deal they have with the publishers to offer for $10 less. Is there any way I could move forward with the Zelda film project? I've already started work on costumes and props. I thought it was okay legally as long as I wasn't making money. Nintendo will still shut it down. Money or no money, they'll still shut it down. Is there any way you could move forward with it if it's a parody? Make it a parody, and you're fine. What is my favorite RPG? Good question. Secret of Mana. How long will it take a GameXplain staff to afford a PlayStation 5? That's good. That's good. Probably an entire month. But still, that's good. Can Jesus Christ beat Goku? Well, I mean, I don't have my necklace on, but I am religious, so obviously I would go with yes. But we don't talk about religion and politics, so I'm going to give cards. I've been gifting cards. Clip this. Stop begging for codes. Begging for codes is just making me not want to put any more codes. Like, the more that people beg for codes, the less. I've lost 7 subscribers during my live stream. Why? Because they didn't win a code. That's funny. You guys are a hoot. Have I played Nier Automata? Nope. So I pretty much only played Nintendo systems like the last 10 years besides PC. This new gen is the first time I'm really getting back into multi-platform stuff. So I got a Series X because I was able to get a pre-order in. Still working on my PlayStation 5. I'm doing that. But what if we give you codes? I mean, you can give me codes, Zeus Woos. I probably won't use them. Do I play instruments? So piano. I can dabble on that a little bit. I used to be able to play a little better on it, but not anymore. And percussion, anything. I can pretty much play any percussion instrument. I was a drummer, percussionist growing up. What's up, Shadow Knight? Super Mario Sunshine 2 or Wind Waker 2? I don't know. J-Lo has a good question. When's the next Twitch stream going to be? That's a good question. I like that question. Good question, J-Lo. I was going to say tonight, but probably not tonight. Maybe tomorrow? After I get the Bowser's Fury video up? Maybe I'll do one tomorrow in between videos. Maybe. I have no idea. Sometime this week. I want to do more Twitch streams, but I also want to make sure that I'm making my YouTube content. So I got to find that balance between my Twitch. We do have a Twitch, by the way, folks. Twitch.tv/Nintendo Prime TV. That's where I do most of my game streams. If you guys ever wonder, why isn't Nate doing a bunch of game streams at the channel? I do it on Twitch. Have I ever played Mighty Number 9? No, because I heard too many bad things about it. Who is the best Paw Patrol pup? Ha! Rubble. Let's see here. Go, Pack, go. Dun, 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 dun. Go, Pack, go. Yeah, man. Packers against the Rams. Let's go, baby. Do I like Castlevania? Of course I do, Cleveland Browns fans. Hey, Cleveland Browns fan. Congratulations, man. The Browns showed up. They showed up and showed out. Destroyed the Steelers. Good luck in the next round. Seriously, I want you guys to make it a really good game. Good luck in the next round. Please answer Michael's question about the pup. I'm getting sick of seeing. I already answered it. What is your least favorite Switch game? My least favorite. So it's still a game I really, really love, but it's my least of the loved ones. I have no idea. I have so many Switch games. I would have to start ranking all the ones I like, and I can't. There's too many. I'd have to sit down and think about it for hours. Yes, I'm on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Nintendo Prime TV. Do I like the new Grubhub ad? I don't know if I've seen it. Could you please give a code? I don't have a skin in Fortnite. Please, that's all I... Stop asking for codes, guys. Have you played Five Nights at Freddy's? I have dabbled in the series, yes. But I have not, played a lot of it, so... What's a game you love that you don't think many have played? Underappreciated game not many people have played. Zelda 2. Love that game. But that's also a Zelda game. But to be honest, millions of people play that game. Let's think of something that's a better example. Home Alone on the SNES. Game is legit. Very difficult, but legit. New Captain Toad 3D World levels? I have no idea. Man, boy, that's very good speculation. Avengers should have won Game of the Year. I mean, I don't... the Marvel's Avengers game, I don't think's a bad game. I understand why people don't like it because of the way they decided to deliver the game at the end. But I think the game itself is actually pretty good. Just my personal opinion. Big question. Zelda Collection. Is it coming? Yes. I already mentioned earlier what I think will be in it. Twilight Princess HD, The Wind Waker HD, and probably Ocarina of Time HD. There's a Home Alone game? Hell yeah, there's a Home Alone game. Have I played Samurai Jack Battle Through Time? No, I have not. Anyone who pays money for Fortnite does not know how to spend their money properly. I don't think that's true. I'm going to disagree with that. I don't think there's anything wrong. If people want to spend money on Fortnite, spend money on Fortnite. It doesn't matter. I mean, Battle Pass is fine. Like, it's whatever. Do you like NBA Jam? Oh, baby, NBA Jam. Yes. The old school NBA Jam. Let me see. Which one did I like? Whatever one was in arcades. The arcade version of NBA Jam was legit. Oh, that was legit. Used to play the hell out of that. If I sub, would you drop a... Not really how it works. NFL Blitz. The old school NFL Blitz was legit. Even like that newer one they made, that had like seasons and all this stuff. Like, I liked it. It was just really short. The story mode in it was fantastic, and the way they showed like those injuries and like how you can inject things, and it was great. But God, it was so short. It was so short. I wish they would have extended, made like a 10-year season you could have played out, or a 10-season thing you could have played out. Drop a code. If I drop a code, they're just gonna ask for another code and another code. Don't you know how this works by now? People keep asking for codes. You keep dropping them, and they keep asking for more. That's how it goes. You should know this by now. That's how it goes. The more codes you drop, the more people ask for them. See how I've slowed down on the code drops? Trying to slow down on people asking for them. It does get a little annoying. That's one thing about doing giveaways during live streams that gets a little bit annoying is when I announce I put the giveaway in the title or I announce it ahead of time, you just get a whole bunch of people asking for codes nonstop. Are you going to get the physical version of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? Probably not. Can you say if you must cross across a crowded cow crossing, cross the oh geez, hold on. Oh, the tongue twister. So give me a second. If you must cross a course cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully. Got it. Have to be ready. You got to be like mentally prepared for a tongue twister. But I got it. Damn. Are you a Wisconsin sports fan as a whole? Yes. I like the Bucks. I like the Brewers. I like the Packers. I like the Wisconsin Badgers. The other college teams I'm kind of so on, but I'll cheer for them like in the NCAA tournament or something like that. Obviously a Bucks fan. Basketball is my favorite sport, so. But I mean, I'm a big NFL fan and all that. Like over my wall, I got a poster of Aaron Rodgers. I have a man cave flag that's Packers. I have a Milwaukee Bucks, like one of those like baseball kind of banner things. I have that. I got a Brewer sign. I have another Brewer sign. I have a couple Green Bay Packer Bears over there. I also have a Houston Texans bear. I think I just grabbed it because I wanted it at the fair. And I'm like, oh, J.J. Watt. I like J.J. Watt, Wisconsin Badger. So I'll get a Houston Texans bear. I have an Aaron Rodgers jersey. I have a Giannis jersey. I also have a Jabari Parker signed jersey, by the way. Unfortunately, Jabari Parker never really became anything, so that sucks. But I do have a Jabari Parker signed rookie jersey. Least favorite Zelda? Phantom Hourglass. Smack my ham, right? Yeah, SMH. Smack my ham. What's your Smash main? Young Link. Let's see here. Do you use Microsoft Rewards? No. No? Question mark? What's the most stupid thing you did while being drunk? I can't tell that story. It is not appropriate for the internet to know. The stupidest thing I've done while I was drunk. New code drop, by the way. All right. Let's see here. I'm very cool. Well, thanks, Ice GG. If you could save 3 consoles that flopped, which ones would you choose and how would you save them? Sega Dreamcast. I would save them by deleting everything that released from Sega, from the Sega Genesis to the Dreamcast. I would just get rid of every system that existed in between, and the Sega Dreamcast would have survived. There are too many flops in between. So Sega Dreamcast actually wasn't flopping. But they had lost so much money, there was no way that they were going to be able to keep the Dreamcast going. The least stupid thing you did while drunk. God. I don't know. Nothing? Like, if I didn't do anything stupid, then there's nothing really worth remembering. Damn, they're quick. Damn, they're quick. What 5 games would you choose for a new direct if I could choose anything? If I could choose literally anything basketball, let's see. I'd want to see MLB The Show announced for Switch. I want to see Breath of the Wild 2. Any 5 games. So Metroid Prime 4. Let's see. Anything I want. Odyssey 2. Mario Kart 9. Those 5. The code in the chat. eShop gift cards. Been given away all stream. Thoughts about the Ori games? I have the first one on PC, but I haven't put that much time. Dude, the Ori games are great. I like them both a lot. They're really good. Yes, there's ranch soda somewhere. Someone remember that I have ranch soda. Yes, there is a ranch soda in my house. There's some weird sodas in my house. There's dirt soda. I think I did the dirt soda already, though. Good picks. 2D Metroid, says Jacob R. New F-Zero. Yeah, God, I should have went in the well to pull out franchises that are dead. You know, a new Snowboard Kids game. A new Star Fox game, which I feel like it's dead right now. Pikmin 4. Pull out a lot of oldies. Go back in time, grab the F-Zeros, grab the new Tropic. God, what's that name of that old school RPG? I don't know. Anyways. Yes, ranch flavored soda. It's real. Why can't we get Galaxy 3? I don't know. We just can't. Do you really think there'll be 3 native Mario Kart games on Switch? I don't. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just a port. So, the thing is, I do worry that Mario Kart Live is the new Mario Kart game for Switch. There is a potential that that's the way Nintendo views it, but I kind of hope there's a 9 on Switch. How do you feel about Sephiroth's inclusion in Smash? Cool. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I think it's fine. Star Tropics. That's the one I was thinking of, DG. There we go. Right, like it was right there. New Wave Race, like it was right there. Gosh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. You had my back on that one. God, it was really bugging me that I couldn't remember the specific name. God, it was bugging me. Thank you so much. Now I don't have to sit there and go to bed tonight, like staying up all night wondering what the hell was that game I was thinking of from the NES. God. Tropic what? Tropic Waters? No. Star Tropics. There we go. There was a time Pokemon Snap would have been said, but we already know we're getting a Pokemon Snap. So, favorite Game Boy Advance game? God, I didn't play a lot of GBA games, so let me see. I'm just looking up general GBA games to refresh my memory on which games. There's obviously those Pokemon games, the Minish Cap. I already knew about that one. Probably the Minish Cap. I mean, Zero Mission was really good too, but I'm going to stick with Minish Cap. I'm a Zelda guy, so it's really easy for me to default to a Zelda game on a platform that I didn't play that many games on. I'm more of a console gamer than I've been a handheld gamer. Except when I was a kid, I played a lot of games on Game Boy and Game Boy Color. But Rhythm Heaven. Is there any flipping chance for a new Chibi Robo game? Probably not. Do you think there would be a Tamagotchi life life game coming to Switch in the future? I don't think so. I think that was a one-off idea Nintendo had, and they're not going to revisit it. I could be wrong, though. I'm not Nintendo, so I have no control over what they make. What's the first video game you remember playing ever? Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on the NES. Notice how I had that answer right away? I didn't even think about it. I've had that question before, Ryan. It's okay, though. We have new people watching. I have had that question before. That's why I'm like, oh, geez, I got this. Questions I've answered, a half dozen times or so. Some questions, like people have asked what my favorite game of all time is on live stream. It happens like every live stream I've ever done. So getting to the point where it's just to surprise some people and just say some random game. Be like, wait a second, I thought your favorite game was this. And for a while, it was Secret of Mana until Breath of the Wild came out. So before 2017, it was Secret of Mana. So it did feel nice when I got to say a new game is my favorite game after like my entire life it being one game. Who do you think the next Smash character will be? I have no idea. I have no clue. Master Chief, Conquer, another Fire Emblem character. I have no idea. Did I ever beat Mike Tyson? Nope. I probably could today. I'd have to practice a little bit because I'm out of practice, but I probably could beat him now. But when I was really little, I could barely get past anyone in that game. But, I mean, I could as I got older. I just don't think I ever bothered to beat Mike Tyson. But I've gotten to him. I remember getting to him a few times. But I'm sure I could beat him. It's all patterns. So I'm sure I could beat him. Hit the 2-hour mark. Nice. What's the most asked question in your streams? What's your favorite game? That's the one I remember the most anyways. I get asked that one all the time. What do you think will be in the next Nintendo Direct? That's another one I get a lot. Do you think we'll get another Nintendo Direct? I get that one a lot. What's your least favorite game? I get that one a lot too. A lot of the general questions people want to know about new YouTubers that they've never, watched before. Like if you think about it, I've never live streamed with a YouTuber before. Oh, what's his favorite game? What does he like to do? I don't get the question of do you have kids very often. I usually just bring up the fact that, hey, I'm a dad. I have kids. Like, kind of puts in perspective who I am as a person. Like, I have 3 children. My oldest is 10. I am engaged. Been with the same woman for 10 years. Yada, 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 yada. Been doing YouTube I get the question how long I've been doing YouTube for a lot, too. That's one I get a lot. A lot of people ask me, too, like, how to be successful as a YouTuber. Which, I mean, I don't know if I consider myself successful. So, where do you rank the week in terms of Nintendo consoles? The week? Where would you rank the week? What the heck is the week, David? Wii. You meant Wii. For home consoles? Let's see. SNES is at the top for me. Probably followed by Switch right now. Probably have GameCube after the Switch. I'm going to put Wii U. Wii U can cheat, though, because you can play all Wii games on it. So, I mean, if you put Wii ahead of Wii U, you're wrong. Then Wii. I guess that leaves NES left. Then NES. And it's like, I'm not saying, like, NES has a lot of great games, too, so it's tough. But, like, why is Wii down there? Well, Wii would be, third, but Wii U can play all Wii games, so. And, yes, I know the code's been used. If you just got here and you saw the ping comment, you can just assume it's probably been used. How many codes have you given away? How many codes have I given away? A lot. I can check my email, but it's a lot. I've given away a lot of codes this stream. I usually only do 4, and I've given away 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 so far. Can you give you a kiss? There you go. That's what you get. Sir, how will you distribute the giveaway prizes? Like the winner can choose whatever console they want? Yes. And then I buy the console, and I ship it to them. I'll be announcing it during a live stream at the end of the month. So, I've given away a lot of codes this year. I usually don't give away that many, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? What will you do for a Klondike bar? Dun, dun. Ping the kiss. Ping it. Ping it now. How many more cards am I doing? Probably just one more. Because I don't plan to buy any. I should check my bank. How much did I spend? I go to my bank. There's no money left. You are in the negative. That would suck. That would suck. I know I'm not in the negative, but I am curious how much I spent. I'm on my phone right now, having it log into my bank. It's been really slow for some reason. Let's see here. $70. Oof. $70. Oof. Oof. Getting low on the funds. Still have some though. What game do you feel should have been remade FF style, remake style? Overdraft fee time. No, I'm good. There's still money in the bank. How do people copy and paste like I do it in a millisecond? I have no idea. Dude, people are nuts. People are insane when it comes to that kind of stuff. I have no idea how they do it so fast. I don't know who else is streaming right now. Is anyone I'm subscribed to on YouTube streaming right now? It's getting kind of late. Camelot 331 is streaming. Hey, do I have more viewers than him? Oh no, he's still got 10 more viewers than me. He's a way bigger channel than me. But then when he was doing a giveaway, he had like 6,000 people watching. So, is there any update about GameXplain? Not. You know what? Let me not. I was about to say no, but I haven't actually looked. So let me look. Maybe there's been more that's come out. I don't plan to make another video unless Andre responds. GameXplain's response to the allegations and new discoveries regarding poor working conditions. Oh no. Anyways, there's a new trailer for Super Mario 3D. It's not their actual response, but it's funny that they're just ignoring it. Oh man, there's memes popping up about this now. Oh, this is great. GameXplain in a nutshell. You guys remember that movie? Rose, I Can Explain. You're making $500,000 and giving me only $30,000? $30,000? I'm only getting $1,000. You guys are getting paid? Oh, that's great. That's great. It doesn't look like there's been any updates. Yeah, there doesn't look like there's any updates right now. What is this? Hold on. What is this? I didn't cover this in my video. What happened? So this is on the Reddit. So this is from a while ago, where people didn't pick up on this from a while ago. So Andre gloats about being on a Disney trip. Derek, I have too much on my plate and I'm overwhelmed. Did anyone else ever pick up on the exchanges like these over the years and get the sense something deeply unfair was going on? The Galarian Ponyta stream was full of stuff like this. Derek obviously not feeling comfortable being there, but being forced to by Andre. I'm glad the guys up and left for their own betterment. GameXplain from like 2013 2017 was one of my favorite YouTube channels. Honestly, it's the same. So this guy responds and says, so basically Andre fucked off on an expensive trip, which was probably paid for with the money he earned from all the content John and Derek put out while Derek was chained to a desk and forced to stream when he was ill. Yeah, I remember that. There was a time Derek was basically, he was completely overwhelmed. You could tell during that live stream he was not feeling good. He was completely overwhelmed. Didn't want to be doing it, but was told to do it. Meanwhile, Andre was off having fun on vacation. Not a good look. That was something that happened a long time ago, and none of the people complained about. Derek didn't complain about that instance, but that there's been little things like this over the years where you could tell something wasn't quite right. Where like Andre is just off having fun, and other people aren't necessarily sounding like they are doing okay. This guy says, I always found it odd that Andre went on trips and had vacations and talked about having vacations in those trips when it was very apparent he was doing very little work on GameXplain at the time. And that Pokemon stream was fun, but back then I also thought, was this really necessary? Derek was all alone and was meant to just keep the chat happy for 3 hours with just a forest picture with an occasional Pokemon. Yeah, I remember that. That stream, dude, that was not worth live streaming. It was no wonder he called in John to kill the loneliness. Meanwhile, Andre was having none of it and was enjoying his Mickey Mouse hat in front of a mirror and sucking his Donald Duck ice cream. Derek and John even admitted in a podcast something along the lines of, it wasn't fun and felt pointless. Yeah. A GameXplain employees be like, SpongeBob meme. Wow, that's more than I make in a year. When they offer a quarter to SpongeBob. Oh God, this stuff never ends with GameXplain. It never ends. Good night, Turtle. Turtle. Am I turtley enough to be part of the Turtle Club? See your comment on the screen. That's why I put it on the screen. Some people like to just see their name pop up in the stream. You should have seen the Breath of the Wild DLC discussion a couple of years ago. I've watched a lot of GameXplain, but I haven't seen everything they've done over the years. Their analysis machine, I watched a ton of that. Turns out Andre barely did any work for that. But I love the analysis machine. That's the thing I miss the most. You're not going to get videos like that anymore. Not from the current team. Not as in-depth anyway. Maybe they try to continue it, but we'll see. Bowser's Fury Trail drops tomorrow. Are we going to get an analysis machine video for it? I'm guessing no. You might get a discussion video, but I'm going to do a discussion video. Hope you guys check it out. Hope you like it. I should get someone to be on it with me. Who should be on it with me? I do the codes when I want. I don't pay attention to any other bullshit. What's liquid death? It's tequila. Or to kill me. Dude. Tequila does me in every time. Just one shot of it. That's all it takes. Every time. You want to see me be wasted. That is the thing that'll do it. And that's why it's so expensive. Because otherwise I would be wasted on every single live stream. No thanks. What's my job? Take care of people. I'll just leave it at that. I can't really talk about it much, but I take care of people. there's like some laws and stuff around it, so I can't. I literally am not allowed to really talk about it. That's why you guys don't ever hear me talk about it much. I'm not allowed to talk about it. It's a legal thing you had to agree to when you got the job. You did a good 180 with the chat. What do you mean I did a good 180? Do you think that the eShop will be Zelda themed for the anniversary? I hope so. I'm sorry. Andre should link up with Philip Mewson and Pro Jared and start a new channel. Oh, jeez. Raid Shadow Legends is back. Still waiting on that sponsorship, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. I don't get sponsorships ever. No one ever wants to sponsor me, man. Taking the challenge. Do 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 do. Yo, is that the Raid Shadow Legends? No, it's not the real. It's not the real Raid Shadow Legends. It's not. It's not like the actual people behind it. Wouldn't it be great if it was? So, can you not tell your family / friends, or is it just announcing it to the world? My family knows what my job is, but I mean, I can't really talk about the job. Just like Yulia, she takes care of people too, but she can't really talk. She talks about it with me, but she's not technically supposed to. Just like I talk about it with her, and I'm not technically supposed to, but we both are in like the same field at the moment. We're going in completely different fields when we're done graduating college, but we're just not allowed. We're not supposed to talk about it. If you could be sponsored by someone, who would it be? Nintendo. Oh, the problem with saying Nintendo is then, are people going to start doubting my content in the future, the integrity of it? Then again, God, it would be cool if Nintendo reached out and was like, dude, we'll give you like $1,000 to like advertise, Bowser's Fury or whatever in a few of your videos. Like, fuck yeah. That'd be sweet. But Nintendo doesn't really do deals like that. So to be more realistic, it would be cool if like a major game like Raid Shadow Legends or like Displate, or something like that, one of the bigger sponsors out there would want to team up with me. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet to make like a regular thing. For like $1,000 a month or whatever. I do like a regular sponsorship deal. That'd be cool. With some legit companies. Heck, Bang! Dude, I already enjoy your products. So, like, dude, hit me up. Hit me up, the makers of Redline. You tell people I'm not going to tell people how to redeem the code, Trevin. I can't control what people do. So, Nintendo Prime is sponsorship. Tell you what I'll do for the next code. For the next code, I will say the code. The final code. Instead of me putting it in the chat, I will say the code out loud. One letter at a time. I'll do that. How about that? That gives everyone a nice fair shot. And I'm gonna have such a cliffhanger. I'm like, what's the last one? I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold on. You have 62K subs. I thought it was at least 300K. What? Dude, 300K, I wish. I do not have 300K. Holy crap. No, I do not. Okay, stop spamming. Okay, you guys are going to end up getting banned by one of our mods. Stop it. Man. Am I back? I don't even know. Am I back? Testing. 1, 2. Testing. Am I back? I have no idea. Hopefully I'm back. Sorry about that. Computer crashed. My computer crashed. I'm so sorry about that. Literally, my computer blue screened. I know. I need to get a new CPU and I need a new hard drive. I've been having some issues, but usually it doesn't affect my streams, but every now and then you get a big kerplunk and down goes everything. Not much I can do about it till I get a new hard drive and then I get a new CPU. It is what it is. I'm back. Views are starting to come back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about it. Didn't mean for the stream to vanish. Nothing I can do sometimes. Technology, you know. Can I has technology? Can I has? Can I has? The myth, the legend, it's him. Jonah Swag says, could you do it in chat instead of voice? Because it's kind of OP for people that have crazy fast Wi-Fi. Oh, don't worry. Maybe I'll put the last letter in the chat. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Right now, I haven't done it yet. It'll be the last one I give away. I'll be doing it when I decide I'm going to be done streaming. I thought it happened again. It didn't crash. We're still here. We're still alive. Apart from you, is there anyone else behind the scenes? Nope. I'm it. I do everything. I am the be-all, end-all at Nintendo Prime. Besides the person I just paid today to do some work for me. Problem is I lost my notepad that had the codes in it. It's okay. I still have the emails, but all right. All right, let's give away the last code of the stream. Let's see how many people dip out when it's done. The last code, first letter / number is C. The second letter / number is 0. The third letter / number is H. The fourth letter / number is 7. The fifth letter / number is J. The sixth letter / number is 6. The seventh letter / number is 3. The eighth letter / number is 0. The ninth letter / number is Y. The 10th letter / number is N. The 11th letter / number is H. The 12th letter / number is 6. The 13th letter / number is W. The 14th letter / number is J. The 15th letter / number is 1. And the last letter / number is, I'm not going to tell you. Not yet. Someone's going to guess it, though. So someone's going to go through all the letters until it happens. I'm putting it in the chat. Ready? Here it is. Because someone's just going to guess it and get it, right? They're going to just keep putting in a different letter until they got it. So I can't really hold it back because someone would redeem it before I said it. So close. Some people saw the total and then didn't get it. Your delay screwed you over. Goddamn. I wonder who got it. That was the last code of the night. Who got it? Huh? Who got it? Who got that last code? They probably got it and said, "I'm out of here, peace," and they just dipped out. It happened. All you people. It said I got it, then it didn't. Oh, that means some people. It said redeem $5, then it said error occurred, so someone else got it. Someone else got it if it said that. My heart was racing. I literally got it at the same time someone else and failed. Yeah. Dude, only one person got it. Bushman TV claims he got it. We have Bushman TV claiming that he got it. I didn't even see the total. See proof. A lot of people saw the total on that one because it was slow. So a lot of people got to get in and see the total for it to know it's legit. But wonder how many people are going to go to bed now. Oh, dude, I'm sure a bunch of people would dip out. I think my stream, now that I'm done giving out codes, I bet you we dip to like 40 people. Just watch it. Just watch. I bet you we dip to like 40 people, which is fine. Yeah, I'm ending the stream soon anyways. I might even start making a video. Right after. I might not even be going to bed right away. But I gotta look here. I'm looking at the news wire to see if there's anything I want to talk about before that Bowser's thing happens. I don't know if there's any news out there I really want to cover right now. Kind of wish there was. I kind of want to release a video in the middle of the night just because I can. Just to say I did it. Do I play Doom 2016 multiplayer or other games? I have played it, yep. I used to play Doom 2016 multiplayer. You cannot redeem codes right now due to multiple input errors within a short period of time. Please wait and try again. No, sorry, man. Make a fake league. April. I'm not going to make a fake league. No. We have enough, of that going on. I thought about talking about that stupid rumor paper thing that went out that was clearly fake, but I mean, it's so old now. It's almost too old to really do anything with, without people getting angry. So the best time to cover it was back when it initially hit the internet, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, well it's fake, but it's fun to talk about. Now it's like, well, it's so obvious it's fake, and it's been so long removed, Who knows? Maybe I'll scour the internet and find something here once I end the stream. Thanks so much to Tender Prime. You made your whole night. Well, I'm glad you had fun. I hope you guys had a good time at the stream. Do you think TPC, the Pokemon Company, is going to do something good for Pokemon's 25th anniversary or just crappy collections? I have no idea. They might announce like the new remakes or whatever games they're doing this year. All right. I'm getting reached by Bethesda reaching out to you. Oh, yeah. It was cool having Bethesda reach out to me. I've never had a major AAA company reach out to me. So it was really neat to have Bethesda reach out and hand me a code. And I did a stream, and, it was all good. I actually did. My stream was cool. I don't know if you guys saw it. I did a live stream. It's still up on my channel. I did a live stream showing off Doom Eternal running on the Xbox Series X versus running on a Nintendo Switch, and my fiance was on that stream, actually, believe it or not. It wasn't that long ago. Let me actually look at it. I think I did on it. Yeah, Doom Eternal Switch versus Xbox Series X. I did a live stream, 2.8K views on that, and my wifey was player 2. So yeah, we had a good time playing it. We had both on screen at the same time. First time I've done a live stream like that with two systems having games on screen at the same time. It was a lot of fun. Interesting setting that one up, especially with a computer like mine that likes to crash. But we got through it. I don't think we had any crashes during the stream. Are you into comic books? If so, what are your favorite hero? Oh, dude. Am I into comic books? It's Flash. I don't mean to like pick a popular character, but it's Flash. It's just Flash. Hey, we got a new follower over on Twitch. Do we get new patrons? 3 hours? Hold on. Or do the people just down their Patreon? They might have lowered their Patreon. Maybe they're not new. $10 patron and $1 pay. I feel like people lowered their patronage, but maybe they upped it. I have no idea. I wish that it would give me better notifications on Patreon if people were lowering or upping their pledges. So we had some people delete pledges. I mean, there's people that delete pledges all the time. Cool. Now the giveaways are over, I'm guessing you should probably change the title of the video. It's all right. We'll be entering it soon enough. Spirit Corrupted following over on Twitch. Nice. You'll tune in next Twitch stream? Cool. Have I played Stardew Valley? Yes. Hey, which do you prefer streaming on? I prefer streaming on YouTube, but I stream on Twitch because I need to diversify. After what happened in September, I have to diversify. I can't, most of my content's still on YouTube, but I have to have something somewhere else. And, Amazon Prime subs can be given on Twitch. And I don't even think I have Twitch as part of my new giveaway, do I? I don't even think it's, maybe it is. Did I include it in that list? God, I haven't looked at that list in a while. Time for me to check it out. What do I even have in that list of stuff for my giveaway? It's funny that I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think Twitch is part of it. No. Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, I don't have Twitch as part of it, which is fine. Maybe I'll make it part of my next giveaway. What's up with the podcast? Good question. Seahawks 24 rule. Especially, when you're a patron. It's a very good question. There are some things going on behind the scenes. I don't like to make promises, but I can say there will be a podcast coming back. It's going to be different. It's not going to be live streamed anymore. As cool as it is, like those live stream podcasts, I like what Spawnwave does and everything, and live stream podcasts are really cool, but I think for scheduling reasons, the best way for me to be consistent is to not live stream. In fact, the podcast was way more consistent before I ever live streamed it. So, and it was a lot easier to get guests because I didn't have to necessarily record on a certain day at a certain time. Like say there was a guest that wasn't available Thursday, but it's available Wednesday or available Tuesday. I could move things around and record the podcast on those days if I want those guests. So it was a lot easier to nab somebody for that. Just like I want to do a discussion video tomorrow, but I don't know if there's going to be anyone available to do a discussion video with that I know. I'm going to ask a few people tonight, but they're probably already sleeping. So it's a battle royale. There's actually 71 on my end. You had a good time? Good. How frequently do these streams occur? These ones, I used to do like one a day. But then I backed off on it, so I'm not going to promise. Yeah, I'd say maybe 2-3 times a week would be a good guesstimate for how often I do them. I don't do them at night. Let me think. Right now, this week, let me think about it. There is another night I'm going to do a stream. I got to think of my fiance's work schedule. I think on Thursday and Friday this week. Pretty sure Thursday and Friday this week I'll be doing live streams at night. So those will be my next two. After that, I don't know. Sometimes they're during the day too. They're not at night. So I don't really have a consistency to, I always do them at night. They're random. I don't really have a schedule. That's how my whole channel is. I don't really have a schedule, so. How do I participate in the giveaway? I'm a bit dumb. Just check out check out the pinned comment on any of my videos put out today that's not this live stream. All right, folks. That's going to do it. That's the end of the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I'll get you guys in the next stream. If you enjoy the content, first time you checked me out, I hope I earned your subscription. You decided to subscribe today. Hit the bell icon. Catch you guys in the next video, which right now, the plan next one is a discussion about the new Bowser's Fury trailer, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I do something before then. Peace out.